Okay. Wow. What a week, honestly. Yeah, okay. I can actually just do my one daily real quick, which is Madman Ranmaru, before I jump into the bossing. Hopefully. Honestly, I've been doing Madman Ranmaru for like 2 weeks, and he hasn't dropped a single cape or a shoulder. I don't know how that's physically possible, because I have like full drop rate, but he's just not dropping anything. Am I single? Your friend is simping for me? Is your friend of the female variety? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Yeah, hello. Gonna have to pass on the girls right now. At this point in my life. Okay, how is this possible? How is it actually possible that I have full drop rate gear and drop rate familiars, and Madman Ranmaru actually drops nothing? Not a single useful item. How's that physically possible? Okay. Anyways, so I remember last time I streamed, I promised chat a Helix carry, and I totally flaked on them. So today I'll be carrying Helix. One party worth of Helix, but I'll do that later when there's like more people in chat that actually want Helix carry. But yeah, okay. My second daily of the day. Oh, lag. Oh, come on. My second daily of the day is to maintain Meister. Oh, this is such a pain, actually. Why did they make Meister ranks DK? Actually, so sad. Well, that's my other daily of the day done. Okay. Oh, actually, the month reset now, so we can do all our monthly the reward point like cap reset, because I know like a lot of people were being capped by Maple Relay for the reward points, so we can start turning them in again, which is pretty nice. Flame, please, please. 84 in, okay. Wow. Okay, actually, you know what I need to do? I need to try and get my familiar collection for Cygnus. So basically, one of the best in slot badges involves getting all 5 captain Cygnus Knight NPCs. You need a Mano carry? Nice. Yeah, so basically, if you look at the badge list right here, the future badge requires you to have Mihail, Oz, Irina, Eckhart, and Hawkeye. I actually got 3 of them already. Like I did Cygnus like 6 or 7 times, and I got 3 of them. So, I need to get the other 2. But the problem is that once you clear Cygnus, obviously because she's a weekly boss, if you clear her once, it's kind of over. Like, you can't try and get the cards on that one specific character. So what I've been doing since reset, since Wednesday, is I've been killing the knights, and then I've been leaving. But I think today I'm just gonna kill her for the crystal. See, the thing with Cygnus is that occasionally she'll spawn. Well, that wasn't it. She killed. She killed me. Okay, damn it. I'm gonna end up accidentally killing Cygnus at this point. But she'll occasionally summon one of the captains, and after she summons all 5 of them, then she'll summon like version 2 of all the captains, and then you gotta kill those guys for them to drop the cards. Yeah. Killed 200 Richis with no familiar. Yeah, I've killed like... Actually, I have the books. I've killed like 66 of them. I haven't seen anything yet. So okay, so there's Eckhart. So I just gotta have her summon the other 4 characters. Ooh, I brought her way lower than I should have. This is kind of sketch. But yeah, but the annoying thing is that like she doesn't summon the 5 captains like very quickly. She summons them like once every like 1 a minute, or 1 every like over a minute. Oh, is that one? No, it's not. And so it's like at least 5 to 6 minutes per go. Okay, there's Oz. Okay, I've actually can't. Okay. Come on. Okay, there's Mihail. Come over here. Okay, so I just need Irina and Hawkeye, I think. Okay, that's fair. Oh, come on, just summon them. It's Shinsu. Damn it. Okay, Irina. Or, yeah. Just gotta get Hawkeye out and... Ooh, what the heck? Bruh. How is that fair? What the heck? Just full map attack me. Whatever, I'm over it. Oh, there's Hawkeye, okay. So I gotta kill Hawkeye. Oh, wait, what? Wait, she summoned Hawkeye and then she summoned all... Wait, what? Wait, there's 2 Hawkeyes. Wait a minute. Any cards? Any cards? Oh. Okay. It's alright. Oh, Hawkeye didn't drop a card. Oh, please, Oz. Drop a card, drop a card. Oh, she didn't drop a card. That's so... Okay, whatever. You're dead. Yeah. I guess that's a bust for this week. Unfortunate. Damn. Okay, well, on to all the other bosses then. Oh yeah, actually, I really need Chaos Zakum to drop a cape. I like really need capes. For some reason last week, Czak didn't drop a cape, which I didn't even know was possible. But this week for sure, I'll get a cape. I'm running in full drop gear. There's like no way a cape doesn't drop. Oh, I see a cape. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna need like at least 10 Zakum capes or 10 Japanese capes if I want to Star Force my Absolute. But honestly, at this point, I'm kind of feeling like I should just do Scrapyard like 50 times and just star another Absolute cape directly. Like I honestly can't tell what's more of a pain. A 3-set reinforced next week. Should you buy the last piece? Honestly, I kinda don't. Like on my Adele, I've had that same problem. Like I basically have, I could get 3-set on my Adele, pretty close to 4-set, but I honestly decided against it. I feel like, especially because I'm not in like any hurry to get higher damage on my Adele, I just decided that I'm only gonna go for superior. So I'm just gonna skip the reinforce entirely. But again, that's just because I don't really like have any reason to increase my damage right now. If you feel like if there's like a boss that you're getting close to and you need the 4-set, then yeah, I would go for it. Because there's honestly there's not that big of a difference between 4-set reinforced and 4-set superior. Because like if you get your superior set to legendary, like all 4 pieces, then once you get the superior set, you can convert your reinforced gear you can convert your ring, or your ring will still stay best in slot, but the other pieces of reinforced will convert to Meister or drop gear. So yeah, honestly, like, it's not too bad of an idea to go for reinforced. Because like superior is completely RNG, so like you could end up not getting superior for like months. Like 4-star superior is like really a big hassle. So yeah. Okay. I think an ant just like bit me in the foot. Ow. Why you do this, ant? Ow. Only the pendant and the belt? Yeah. No. The earrings and the belt. The pendant is no longer... Yeah. It used to be a belt pendant, but now it's earring belt. So... quite unfortunate, honestly. I just want to make sure I don't throw something valuable away again. Although, like, honestly, the legendary monocle is really whatever, but yeah. What should I do with all these cubes? I actually have nothing to do with them. Okay. Hella next. Might go for the 30% bot. Yeah, like excluding the set effect, the only difference between the reinforced and the superior is like 15% ID, right? It's like 15% ID and then a little bit of like stat and stuff. Yeah, for newer players, the boss damage is really good. Obviously, ID is super important as well, but I mean, like, honestly, unless you're going for like Lotus Damien or later, the 15% ID isn't really going to do that much. So yeah, it's not bad. What's the minimum stats for no more Lotus? If you're trying to solo Lotus, I would say like 10k, give or take, based on your class. 10k at the minimum, and then depending on how strong your class, or no, 10k is like, okay, no. Well, no, yeah, around 10k I would say. Honestly, I have no clue. Like, it's really class dependent, but some classes can do it at 10k, some classes won't. Oh, that's a dual blade. Honestly, I have no clue. Dual blade will have like an easier time, probably. Like probably 10k. Assuming your boss damage and stuff like that is ID or like up to par. Yeah, like 10k is like fine for dual blade. Okay, what else? Papalatus. I did Empress, so Pink Beam. Yeah, like if you're like a jet, you probably need like 16k plus. But if you're a DB, it shouldn't be that hard. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I did Dark Null and Gloom before reset. That's unlucky, actually. 10k with really good mechanics. Yeah, but like, dual blades don't really need mechanics for Lotus, I'll be honest. Because if you set down your dummy, then Lotus just kinda does nothing. And you have Dark Sight for debris. And there's pretty much no other mechanic that really matters. So dual blades can kind of ignore Lotus mechanics. Which is the reason why I say 10k, it's like... that is definitely not something I want. Oh my god, I almost threw away my Sweetwater Pendant. Okay, you know what, actually let me... You know what? Might as well start picking up cups. You know what, screw it. I said I wouldn't, but whatever. I do kind of want to get a better flame on my ping cup. It's like, there's not that, like, I only have like 3 or 4 items where the flames actually like annoy me, and the cup is kind of one of them. Like 76 plus 4 attack isn't honestly that great. It's not bad, but yeah. I guess just CRA and I'm done? Oh, well, Lotus and Damien, obviously, but... yeah, I guess I am. What's a good bossing on ID? It depends on what boss you're going for. If you're going for Lotus, I would say at the minimum 90% ID. Like even for dual blade, 90%. And then for boss, it's like... it's however high you can get, honestly. Like obviously, like your boss damage and your range are kind of interchangeable for bossing. So like, obviously it'd be nice to have high range and high boss damage, but they're kind of a trade-off, because for your weapon, secondary, and emblem, you can either get attack percent lines or boss damage lines. So yeah, for Lotus and Damien, honestly, probably like for newer players, like 200% probably at least. But I've never actually tried to do Lotus with like minimum specs, so yeah, I where is my... oh, attack keys, bruh. Yeah, 92% ID, 180% boss damage. Yeah, that sounds good too. Good, like 92% is pretty good. Yeah, if your ID is high, then obviously you need less of the other stats. I mean, like, I'm not saying that if you have 150 boss damage, you can't solo Lotus. Like, you definitely can, but your range and your IED and your range is just gonna have to be higher to compensate. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No. Why would I do that? Ugh. Please do it. Please do what? Well, Lotus with minimum specs? That just sounds like a bad time. Holy crap. Just die. Like, I took a break from the CEVO videos, the minimum spec CEVO videos, because honestly, it like really tilts me when I have to spend like 20 minutes and then I die out or something, or like it turns out my damage is way too low. It's like a little too low. It like really annoys me. So I don't know. Definitely not today, but maybe later when I'm like really bored, I'll do minimum spec Lotus. Like I have to do hard Lotus today, so I don't want to do Lotus twice. I mean, like doing it's tragic things for the fall. Doing Lotus with minimum specs is basically like just doing hard Lotus, right? It's like the same thing. Well, actually, no, hard Lotus is worse because like a lot of stuff one-shots you. That wouldn't kill you in normal Lotus. Content. Content. Yeah, I've been kind of ignoring my YouTube channel for the past like week or two because today was actually my final for my summer class. So yeah, that was fun. But now that that's over, my class is over, I can start making YouTube videos and stuff. Yay! Yeah. Am I done with bosses? Other than Lotus and Damien, of course. 12 crystals? Is that everything? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, is today the day I get eye patched or berserked? The answer is probably no, but whatever. I actually saw Tamirko get an eye patch today, or yesterday he got an eye patch, and he 22 started like in pretty much in one go. It took him like 11 bill only. And I was like, wow. If only I ever got that lucky. Which I never will, but am I gonna continue my Kaiser series? Probably not. Bark. True. I don't know. My Kaiser series, like, I kinda want to continue it when the new V skills come out. Like when Kaiser's like 4th V skills come out. I kind of want to go back to Kaiser just to try it out, but like at most it's I gear my Kaiser to do Lotus and Damien. I don't actually want to play Kaiser, you know, like as a class. I don't really want to do that. Okay, let's gear up. Let's buff up for Lotus and Damien. Should I do Lotus or Damien first? Any preferences in chat, or do I just run in? Oh yeah, actually I ended up. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can try and squeeze in both Lotus and Damien in the same with the same buffs. So, get 3 arcane drops. I don't want arcane drops, or maybe on my Adele, yeah, but like, I don't want arcane drops on my DB. All right. Let's do Damien first. Actually, I'm in the mood for Damien. What the heck? What is this? What the heck? That's a report and a half. What the heck? Hacks. Either they were lagging super bad. Oh, they might have been using the 5th job skill actually. Whoops. Never mind. Yeah, no, that's the 5th job. It looked like they were hacking because they're just like spazzing out in midair. But yeah, no, that's the 5th job skill. Now that I think about it, it's like it's die frame. Dude, they won't get banned. It's fine. No, I honestly thought they were hacking for a second because they were floating, and then I was like, wait, can't you use Ark's 5th drop skill in midair? I was like, oh, yeah. I guess I should have other people's like things turned on. Yeah, no, I know. Like the Ark was using the cutscene iframe, the cutscene skill. Yeah. All right, let's run into. Wait. Oh, pink bean skill. Oh, I don't have versus buff. Oops. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Nerfed familiars feels bad, but what can you do? Okay. Echo. I don't have Echo. Okay. I feel like I'm missing stuff. I always say that. Whatever. Whatever. eye patch for me too, please? Oh yeah, so actually, if you guys notice, I've actually teched in 2 different skills. I've teched in Angelic Buster Link, because I know several of you guys have been asking me why I don't use Angelic Buster Link. And like, yeah, it does increase damage, but also it's just super annoying to use. And then the second skill I've teched in was Venom Burst, because like actually using Venom Burst for Dual Blade isn't too bad. Like it doesn't increase your damage, but in certain scenarios, like the one you just saw where Damien was up in the air, Venom Burst actually can help. Cause like while he's up in the air like that, I can just use Venom Burst. It's like free damage. So I've teched in Venom Burst and Angelic Buster Link. So basically like 2 more keys for me to press, but at the same time, it's better. See, look, I can use Venom Burst. Easy damage. Feel like it's harder to use Angelic Buster Link. Yeah, like I would honestly really like Angelic Buster Link if there wasn't a cast time to it. Oh, what the heck? But like the cast time is so long, you're just locked there for like a second or two. Okay. What the heck? But my reasoning for using for equipping Angelic Buster Link is that it's a 90-second cooldown, and Blight Tempest is also a 90-second cooldown. Okay, and I whiffed. So honestly, like I really should use it. When the new 5th drop skills come out, will we get a free node slot? Yeah. We get 1 free node slot at level 200. It's actually it's like way nicer for newer players, because yeah, they just get a free node slot. Like you don't have to use the free node slot on the new 5th drop skill, right? So you can like that's another boost node, or like another another V skill you can slot in. So yeah, because I know like when I'm first level 200 on like a character that I want to main, I open a bunch of node stones, and I have all these node slots, but I have all these like nodes, but I don't have the node slots to use them. So having +1 slot would be a lot better. What's so good about True Arachnid Reflection? It's literally free damage. It's good for mobbing and for bossing. That hit me somehow. What? Oh my god. Is it a waste of a node slot? Well, that's what I'm like. It might be, depending on what other node slots you have. Obviously, like well, because I'm level 275, I have more than enough node slots for everything, right? So it doesn't matter for me. But for lower level players, obviously, especially at 235, you probably won't use Arachnid Reflection. But once you're like 250 plus, especially if you like buy extra node slots, then you should have the slots to slot it in. Any mobbing tips for DB? Just don't mob as DB, honestly. Like actually, it's just not a good time. Oh yeah, I actually like really want to switch back to Shadow right now. Like I've been like feeling like I want to go back to Shatter. Obviously I won't, because I have to do Black Mage and stuff. But man, I like really want to play Shatter again. Like I just want to go back to Shatter like permanently. Oh, that hit me. No, I'm memeing. No, like DB's mobbing isn't that bad. You could probably go to like Rev 3 for Lachlan and then lower cup 1 for Arcana. Yeah. Why Shadowers? Because Shadowers my main. I love Shadowers. Aren't Shadowers getting a huge nerf? No, they're getting a huge buff, actually. With the big balance patch that's coming out in 2 months, Shadowers are getting a huge buff. I'm really excited about that. I actually probably will switch back to Shadow when the buff comes. Like, not permanently at least, but like at least for like a day or two just to try it out. Yeah, but I don't know. Definitely, I feel like if there ever comes a time when okay, I just used my bind in the wrong direction. I'm really sad now. Okay, you're gonna switch Shadow when they get the Lancer update? Yeah, honestly, yeah, same. Like, if there ever comes a day when I fully liberate my Genesis weapon, I might honestly just switch back to Shadow permanently. Like, after I liberate the Genesis weapon, there's like not really any reason for me to stay dual blade. I just think Shadow is more fun. This run is really bad. Oh, I'm like not focusing, but it's whatever. As long as they clear, it shouldn't really matter. Because, I mean, obviously part of what makes a class enjoyable is the fact that a class is good at bossing, right? And in that regards, yes, Dual Blade is more fun than Shadower. Like, when I'm bossing, it is more fun because it does more damage. But like, me personally, like mechanic-wise, like, as a physical class-wise, I don't think Dual Blade and Shadow, like, assuming Shadower and Dual Blade did like the exact same damage, I don't think, like, I think Shadower is like just as fun as Dual Blade for bossing, but like, outside of bossing, I feel like I just love Shadowers a lot more, just overall as a class. So yeah, once there's like no reason for me to actually boss, I might just switch back to Shadower. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. When are you gonna be running Black Mage? Yeah, my party's kind of been like finalizing their schedules. I think our first run might be next Thursday. I gotta verify though. Okay, that's really fair. Is it worth for Night Lord to switch to Shadow? Probably not. Like, there's no like real reason to. Like, other than like you actually just want to play Shadower. Like, from a gameplay standpoint, or like a damage standpoint, there's no reason to. I am gonna die if I don't cleanse. Monka Giga. Okay, that's wow. Eric, thanks for the follow. Stream it, please. Oh yeah, definitely. Any Black Mage practice run there is, I'll definitely stream it. How many no-stones do you think it is enough to max out most? So, general tip is it's 500 no-stones to max out one new V skill. But obviously, if you're trying to max out multiple skills at the same time, then you'll be opening up no-stones of like the other V skills. So it's not exactly like, so say if you're starting fresh and you're trying to max out like all 3 of Shadow's V skills, then you're gonna need about 1500, but not all like 1500. You'll probably need like 1300 or so. Is it still only that Black Mage clear? Yeah. Why does your Night Lord do no damage? Just because your gear sucks, dude. Gear difference. You know, like the other day, like yesterday, I was watching. YouTube actually recommended me Lansley's YouTube channel, and I looked at his channel. I like watched like a few vids, and I was like, wow, this is what a Night Lord actually is. Like, man, the Night Lords I know are a lot different. When will Unwilly get to clear it? True, true. I mean, there's no rush. Like, there's actually no rush to clear Black Mage right now. Like, now that the initial, like, clear has been done. Oh, no. Because you can, parties can clear it, but again, like, nobody will be able to liberate it anyways. So not much point. But the problem is, like, right now, my Black Mage party schedules are kind of conflicting with each other. Like, there's not that many good times for us to actually, like, get together during the weekend practice. I think in, like, 2 weeks or so, like, everybody's schedules would be, like, pretty lined up so that we can practice multiple times a week. But right now, it's kind of looking very sus in terms of scheduling. What the heck? So ideally, we would start running next week, but we might not start running until like 2 weeks from now. And like definitely, if you want to clear Black Mage, we're gonna need like to practice for a few months. Like pretty much every party that's ever cleared Black Mage has been practicing like for a few months. So yeah, it's gonna depends on how often we practice, of course. But like if you can only practice like once or twice a week, then it's gonna take us a long time before we actually clear. I bound you. Where are you? What's the hardest liberation step? Hard will. It's not Varicella. It's actually, yeah, it's really dumb, but it's hard will. Is it a good idea to make a bunch of Adele's Val Legion levels? No. Like, yeah, like if you do that, you'll get a bunch of levels like pretty quickly. Actually, doing Kanas might be even faster than that, honestly, rather than Adele's. But if you're planning on eventually like actually trying to go for endgame, mid-game, endgame, you want to have like the different classes for the different bonuses. Like, you want to at least get the important ones, like the crit rate ones, the boss damage ones, the crit damage ones, the main stat ones. Like Mechanic, Corsair for duration. I guess after that, it doesn't really matter, and you can just like make a bunch of whatever characters. But yeah, you want to at least get the important characters first. You're switching from Night Lord to Dual Blade 5 mil range 225. Should you train first? It depends on how strong your Night Lord is. If your Night Lord is, let's say, if it takes more than like, if you're not one-shotting, like, yeah, if your marks aren't like two-shotting, like your Night Lord marks aren't two-shotting, then I guess it's safe to change because there's like no real difference at that point. But if your marks like two-shot or one-shot, especially if your marks one-shot, I wouldn't change. If your marks two-shot, then I would debate it. Like it might be a little, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if your Night Lord's already weak and you're not going to be making upgrades, then it doesn't really matter if you switch to Dual Blade for mobbing. Like it won't really matter. On average, how long does it take until someone can solo normal Lomian? If you're starting from a fresh account, it depends. Like it really depends on like which way you want to go for it. Like, because there'll be players that just want to only like on a new account. There'll be players that just only want to play like their main, and there'll be players that want to do like links and legions first before they actually establish a main. And if you're gonna be doing the links / legions first, which is honestly what I would recommend, it's gonna take you like a long time. It takes like at least like 5 hours, like on a fresh account, to start leveling characters up to 120, or yeah, 120 for links. So it's like 5 times like 12, so like 60 hours, and then you need to get your actual character to like level 200. So I would say like probably like 100 something hours. It obviously depends on like if there's any like super good events for leveling. If there's like a super OP event for a leveling legion, like the Goblin Night Market or Utah's Farm, or like Silver Bristle even, then new players will have like a vastly easier time getting their legion set up. But yeah, if you're talking about like just no event, just like going at it, like it's gonna take over 100 hours, like 150 probably. I don't know. That's assuming you're like optimizing like your playtime, which obviously new players probably won't. So yeah, like 150 hours maybe. Haste is coming back soon. Yeah, but Haste isn't even like... Haste, I honestly wouldn't consider a good leveling event. It's honestly not. Like, it's okay. It's better than nothing, of course, but like... There are some events that are like extremely good for leveling. The most recent one was Silver Bristle, which I forgot what Silver Bristle was for. It was for the Pixel Kingdom. Yeah, it was one of the capping skills for Pixel Kingdom. Silver Bristle was extremely overpowered, especially for leveling up weaker characters. Like, it was really good. Cause like we like basically this past like few months we had Goblin Night Market, which was super busted for leveling up. It basically gave you free levels, from 140 to up to like 170 pretty much, on like a bunch of different characters. And then Silver Bristle, basically like you could use Silver Bristle to level up all the way to 200, like a lot, like really fast. So that's how I got my Legion to 8k, like really fast. And I'm actually just dead here because he bound me when I was gonna cleanse. Actually, douche move. What the heck? Wait, if I... Okay, no. I'm dead. I wasn't around during Utah's... Goblin, are they back? Yeah, so... Utah's Farm was probably the most broken event for EXP in like the history of the game, or Reboot. Basically, like, you could get a new character and you could get it to level 140 in like less than an hour, or probably like an hour or so. And you could do that on multiple characters every single day. It was just basically a training map. And so like, yeah, it was insane. Like, I knew people that started MapleStory like during Utah's Farm, and within like 2 weeks they had 6k Legion at least, just cause like it was that good. Sounded like Mr. Lee's airplane. Yeah, but like it wasn't an exploit. It was like an actual event. Bruh, are you? Wait, I gotta cleanse. What the heck? I'm dead again. I'm just dead. That's fun. Oh wait, I'm down to 3 lives. Wait, hold up. Is Assassin's Mark that important for Nightlord? Yeah, so basically for like Assassin's Mark for Nightlord and Mesa Explosion for Shadower, those 2 skills are what make those classes very good at bossing. Or mobbing, I mean. Well, I'm bossing too, but like, yeah. Basically, classes, they're both classes that have like a lot of projectiles, homing projectiles that clear maps for them. So once those projectiles start one-shotting or two-shotting, your map clear becomes extremely good. So you don't have to rely on summons, or also the fact that Nightlord and Shadower, they have Dark Flare, the electric thing. Once that thing one-shots, it's basically like really good for mobbing. Yeah, so once Dark Flare and Mark, or Dark Flare and Mesa Explosion one-shot, then Shadower / Nightlords become like two of the best mobbing classes in the game. There's just no way Dual Blade can compete. Like Dual Blade on like by comparison is like near the bottom. Like they're not at the bottom, like their mobbing isn't that bad, but like especially if you compare it to like Nightlord and Shadower, Dual Blade just gets outclassed hard. Jinsaurus, thanks for the follow. Ooh, I killed the boss without meaning to. Well, like, I guess it doesn't really matter. Eye Patch doesn't get affected by drop rate anyways. I don't think I got anything. Sad. Okay, whatever. I'm over it. From 2k to 6.5k. Honestly, I didn't really benefit that much from Utah Storm because I think I was already at like 6k Legion back then. So I didn't really like benefit from Utah's farm, but yeah, it wasn't bad. So basically Utah's farm was really good up until like level 140 to 150, and then you could basically sit on 6k Legion for a while, and then this past year Goblin Night Market came out, and Goblin Night Market was really good because you could basically cap coins and then you could exchange coins for like free levels, and you could start doing that starting from level 140. And so basically a lot of people had like level 140 characters because 140 is level 2 Legion. So basically a lot of people, like to get 6k Legion, they basically just like leveled all the characters to level 140. And then Goblin Night Market came out, and at level 140, if you handed in your coins, you averaged about 6 to 7 free levels, and you could do that twice a day. Obviously, the higher level you are, the less levels you would get on average. So like, if you're like level 180, you would get like, on average, like 1 to 2 free levels, maybe 3 if you got lucky. But then if you're like level 140, you would get like 6 to 7 free levels, like per use. And you could do this 2 times per account per day. And so like, but obviously like using the coins at like level 140 is kind of a waste. The sweet spot for that was like level 160. So like what I would do is I would level up my characters that were 140. I would level them up manually to like 160-ish. And then I would just use the free levels all the way up until 175. Because 175 is when Savage Terminal opens up, and Savage Terminal is just like an extremely good farming map. So I basically used Goblin Night Market, and I got all my characters up to like level 175. Like I got like 15 characters up to like 175. And then at 175, like I basically stayed at 175, and then Silver Bristle came out with the Pixel Kingdom event, and I basically used Silver Bristle to get to 200. Because Silver Bristle was like really strong. I didn't finish every one of my characters, but I got a lot of them done. Is Utah Storm a recurring event? No, it isn't. As far as we know, no. It might come back someday, but yeah, it hasn't so far. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my familiars out the entire time. Like after the first death in Damien, I just didn't have familiars out. I am sad. Do you think all level 2 links is enough, or is level 3 a must? I would say level 2 is enough. I only started going for level 3 after I decided I wanted to get to Black Mage. So like for a long time, like for several years, I was at level 2 links, like everything. And I was running hard roll, hard lucid, like no problem. So yeah, level 2 is honestly like very nice. Just having, oh, I realized I can't use familiars here. Fuck. Whoops. Alright, no familiars, whatever. What stat am I? Like 47k clean or something like that. Like, okay, honestly, so like I was comparing my gear, cause like Pocket released an equipment video like a few days ago, right? And I was looking through his gear. I was comparing his gear and mine, and actually, like, if you exclude the pieces of gear that I boomed, like the 5 pieces of gear that I like just don't really have on right now, like my gear and his gear is like almost identical. Like it's very close to within each other. So I was like, man, I really need to fix those like last pieces of gear. Because Pocket was able to solo hard lucid, right? So if I basically fix my gear, then I can solo hard lucid as well. I think that'd be pretty fun. Like, not that I would actually solo hard lucid, like, because I need to run my party, but like, I think it's like a cool achievement to be able to solo hard lucid. What's considered endgame? Well, endgame obviously is Black Mage, right? So that's basically like 22 star everything, like 30% stat everything. Yeah. Have good flames. Oh, stat wise? 50 something k? Probably like 51k. It depends, obviously, because like if you have for like dual blades, cooldown hat is a thing, so we have less stat. But a party with like 50, yeah, with like the low 50ks can solo black, or not solo, they can do Black Mage, so yeah. Play 68k DD in Scania? Oh, nice. I don't really know how the conversion for like normal servers to regular servers works. Yeah, and like Reboot, low 50ks is enough for Black Mage. But then again, like low 50ks is also like the limit for Reboot. Okay, wow, how did I not die there? Is it worth switching to Reboot server just because it's free to play? It really depends. Like, yeah, if you're like the type of person that it's like, I'm never gonna spend a single dollar on MapleStory, like you know for a fact, or that you just like, or you just can't spend money on games, then yeah, I would go with Reboot. But like, I mean, it's possible to progress through normal servers without paying real money, but it's a lot slower than Reboot. Like Reboot free to play versus, well, obviously free to play. Like Reboot versus like normal servers free to play. Reboot is a lot faster. If you want to reach like Black Mage or like at least like hard lucid, Reboot is faster. But like, again, like I haven't played normal servers in like over 5 years, so I don't know too much about it. You would have to ask like, you would have to ask someone who actually plays both servers like a lot, which not many of those guys exist. Am I just running Lotus without any buffs? Okay, that's cool too. Is it worth rerolling 20% Meso for attack speed +1? In general, I would say, like, if you're leveling up, keeping 20% Meso is just like better. Obviously it depends on what class you are. To lead out, thanks for the follow. Like, if you're a class that actually needs attack speed +1, like if you're like a hero or something, or like fire poison, or I don't know which classes require +1, but if you are one of those classes, then eventually you want it. But while you're leveling up, like at least until you're like 250, I would probably just keep it. The 20% Meso, just because I don't think it's worth it. If you're a DB, would you settle with 8% crit? No. Anything above 100%, anything below 100% crit is bad. I mean, me personally, I have 100% crit, and I don't even have Phantom Leak on, so yeah. Although, like, so tomorrow is the inner ability reset, like sale, like 50% off. So I'm gonna reroll my second line. So this used to be 34% boss damage, but that's only really useful for like Angelic Cluster Link. So I decided to reroll it. And I spent like a little bit of honor, like I spent a few 100,000 honor, but I only ended up with plus 26 all stat, which kind of blows. So I've just been sitting on 26 all stat. And my iframe just came up. Wow. But tomorrow I'm hoping to get either an attack line or crit line. But I know crit line is like the most rare line there is. So I'm not really counting on it, but hopefully I get something better than 26 all stat. Like if I roll like a high level of buff duration, I'm honestly just gonna go back to that, like whatever. But ideally I would get attack or crit rate. Ow. I need to actually start paying attention. I'm gonna die out if I don't. CD skip is worth keeping? Nah, I don't think so. I've like never actually found myself in a position where I was like, wow, I really wish I had another iframe. It's like, the only times I do that is when I just like waste my iframe doing like on something stupid. Like there's no boss that I've ever run where it's like I would really prefer a 10% chance to get another iframe as opposed to just flat out damage. So even if I get like 10% cooldown skip, I'm gonna roll over it. Oh, like normal Damien today? Dude, that's actually like really big. Congrats. I'm glad someone... I mean, you made it further than I did. I'm glad you were able to do a solo progression. So did the laser just like not bother showing up? Lit. Lotus is harder than Damien? No. Like, mechanical, like, no, Lotus is way easier. Like, the damage requirement is just so much lower. Like, mechanically, yeah, like, Lotus is harder, but the damage requirement on a new character, you can do Lotus, like, way before you can do Damien. Like, especially in normal Lotus, the mechanics aren't even that hard. So, Yeah, definitely Lotus before Damien for newer characters. How's your attack speed so fast? You use green pawn DSI? What do you mean? I was holding down the key. Oh, come on. What do I think about Shadower? Shadower is my favorite class in the game. Without a doubt, I would go back to Shadower. Bro, what was that? It was like 4 purples right there with 2 suns. Okay. You got 20 boss, 21 attack, 15 crit. Yeah, I think that's the ideal. I think that's the ideal ability. No, actually no, it's not. Not anymore. With the upcoming patch, 8% damage is stronger than 21 attack or 15% crit rate. But yeah, what you've got is pretty ideal. You mean HP ability to kill? Well, like honestly, like Damien, like or Lotus mechanics aren't really that tough. Like normal Lotus, that is. Like, well, hard Lotus isn't like that hard either, if you're a dual blade. But yeah, especially normal Lotus, there's not really that much to worry about. You just need to practice. Like, if you practice like 10 times or so, at the very least, Lotus will become a lot easier than Damien. Wait, how did he beat aggro from my clone? What the heck? What is changing in the upcoming patch? What is changing for what? Really? That doesn't aggro? Mentioned 80% damage would be better than 21 man. Well, okay, so basically this inner ability is getting changed. So you see right now it's 7% damage when attacking targets inflicted with like these debuffs. This is being changed so that it works with like any debuff. So like Mage Link works on it. So like pretty much like all classes can proc this. So obviously 8% damage is better than 21 attack or whatever. So that's the it'll be pretty much become the best inner ability for a lot of classes. Dude, can you just like aggro onto the dummy, please? Okay. No, I guess you won't. Wait, I'm actually down to 1 life. I should focus. Is the patch referring to right after Rise? I think so. Like, I read it a long time ago. Like, it was a patch note that came out a few months ago. A patch, and I just, yeah. I'm not taking any chances. Wait, he's not even shooting out the purple balls. What is going on? Oh, he actually just refuses the aggro. Just staring at me ominously. That's a big truck. Should I switch to drop gear? Doesn't matter. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me check how many souls I have. It doesn't really matter unless I'm trying to get more Lotus souls, I guess. Where's my soul bag? I'm at 23. Okay, yeah. It doesn't matter if I use drop gear or not, I guess. Please give me a berserk. Aha, nothing. Oof. Big RNG today. So many cubes though, actually. Wow. What am I gonna do with all these MCCs? Like, actually, I have too many. I have nothing to use them on. Do I just let them expire? I think I actually just have to let them expire or something. Is there anything I can cube right now? I don't think there is. Venom Burst breaks the aggro to mirror target. No, it's not that. It's just like once he locks on, like it's fine, but like it's getting him to actually target the dummy in the first place. It's kind of annoying. Use on a mule? Like I don't have any mules that I want to use the cubes on. Like my Dell has everything on my Dell is already unique. Plus, there's like actually nothing I can do. Well, that's that. I think actually. I think I'm gonna be running Tenebrous bosses this week, so I'm not gonna run Gloom and Darkno by myself, just in case my party decides to do something. Need to learn the Tower of Oz and any good tutorial videos? No, honestly, I just kind of ran in myself and just learned it by failing like for hours, which I would not recommend. Obviously, but yeah, I don't know any videos myself personally. Ooh, what do I do? Do I just shove all my cubes into the storage? I don't. I guess I have a storage space. That's not what I meant to put in. What did I just put in? I guess I could put my occult cubes in there. Or a full stack of them. Or two. Or three. Why do I have so many occult cubes? Okay. Let's see. What crystals are giving 200 mil? That was hard Damien and hard Lotus. At the very end. Oz runs? Dude, I'm not gonna run Oz until I've 22 starred, or at least 21 starred my gear. I'm gonna just focus full on farming. Oh yeah, I was gonna open a I was gonna open a booster pack. Give me Richie or something. Please. Conjured Veil. Actually, I think I have this. I already have it. Feels bad. Black. Wait, this is the boss for one of the badgers. Wait a minute. Isn't that the boss for the shrine badge? Yeah, wait, all these other guys are like normal NPCs, right? So I can technically get this badge? Well, that's pretty good actually. I don't think I'm gonna get this badge on my dual blade though. I think I'll save this. I think I'll use this card on my Adele. Because my Adele needs to get 10 badges, and 1% damage, honestly, I don't really care. Like, my DB can, it's like, whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty good, actually. I can finish one more badge on my Adele. Nightlord or Dual Blade? Better for bossing or mobbing? Nightlord, better for mobbing. Dual Blade, better for bossing. Well, like, everything else from that list drops though, right? Other than like assuming like I have the crow. Like everything else drops, right? Or no, there's nothing drop. Because if that's so, then that kind of sucks. It's like whatever. Nightlord bossing in a party somewhat equal? Shut up, Kev. No, I would say like just like purely on the fact that like Dual Blade has better survivability, I would say Dual Blade is better. Like for Black Mage, you would pick for Black Mage you would pick DB over Nightlord any day of the week. Same thing for Hard Lucid and oh well, Hard Will, I guess it doesn't really matter. But for like V Hilla, like definitely you would probably pick Dual Blade over Nightlord. So yeah, someone asked me my thoughts about the new Shadow 5th job. Honestly, I was kind of disappointed when they nerfed it. Like, it was already like pretty trash, but they nerfed it. They made it so Shadow Party doesn't work on it. Eushinist, thanks for the follow. So I think right now it's way too weak for it to be like good. I would say like honestly, if the new Shadow 5th job was like good, like it feels like a really good burst skill. I was honestly planning on switching just switching to Shadower. Back to Shadower, but as it is, like obviously like a lot of the V skills are gonna get buffed and changed depending on whether or not depending on the feedback in KMS. But right now, the Shadower skill is way too weak. It only does 130 hits for a 90-second cooldown skill. That's honestly way too weak. Like even if like all the lines cap, which they do for me, that's only 1.3 trill damage. That's way too low for a 90-second skill. Like they need either reduce the cooldown by a lot or they need to buff the lines. I would prefer that they just buff the lines to like 200 or 300 lines. I would prefer that they make the cooldown 2 minutes. They increase the cooldown to 2 minutes and they like double the lines or something like that. If they do that, then I would say the skill is pretty good, but otherwise the skill is pretty trash right now. Is Hero better than other Explorer heroes? Other warriors? Yeah. For bossing, they have the highest damage. Okay, so I think I'm actually done with my Dual Blade. I don't think I have anything else to do. I guess other than Helix. Does anybody actually want a Helix carry for coins only in the chat? Like, no drops, just coins. Haha. I'm gonna carry for Pink Bean. I already ran Chaos Pink Bean. Wait. Why do I not have the quest for her? Did I run Golix earlier? No, I don't think I did. Wait a minute, what? Okay, well... yeah. Since nobody, like... seems like nobody wants to carry, so I'm gonna finish up Helix and then... move on to my other characters for bossing. How many coins does Helix give? 25 around-ish. Yeah. No, so basically all the accessories are shared amongst the party. The coins are the only thing that each person gets. Garbage. Actually, I haven't gotten a superior drop in a few weeks. Kinda sad. Whatever. Do the spider familiars not stack? No, they don't. I think that's it for my DB. Hey, look, it's a Bubbles member. What? These guys actually exist though? Crazy. Yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, onto my Adele now. Actually, something really sad about my Adele is that I've been running Helix for the past few days, and for one reason or another, I just have not been getting coins. Like, I either die out or it just bugs out or whatever. Kind of annoying, not gonna lie. A little annoying. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buff up, I guess, and just destroy the bosses. Is Maple fun? It's alright. Fun enough for me to play every day, I guess. Okay, and the the VJ music is still playing. I think I might be memory leaking. Am I? Oh, I am definitely memory leaking. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart. What the heck? It only took 3 builds to get your unique ring to legendary. Poggies. Nice memory leak. No, I'd rather have a memory leak than like my PC crashing. Honestly, my PC kind of crashes a lot. Like at least once a week, it just blue screens or something. And I'm just like worried that it'll happen on stream. Like I think it's already happened on stream like once, like last month. But like once in a while, my computer will just crash. and obviously that's kind of hard to locate like what's the issue. It's probably like either drivers, or it's one of the components that's messing up. But I'm kind of debating on upgrading my PC. I don't know. It's only been like a year and a half since I built my PC, or maybe it's been a bit more than that now. But yeah, I'm like debating on upgrading like just the CPU. But if like my motherboard is what's causing the crashes, then I might have to replace my motherboard as well. If I ever do decide to upgrade my PC, I kind of want to do like a PC building stream, but like at the same time, how am I gonna stream if I'm upgrading my PC? So, yikes. What are my specs? It's a 2600X. That's being AIO water cooled. 16 gigabytes of 3200 CL16, I think, RAM. Can't remember if it's CL16 or 18. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then a RTX 2060. Yeah, and then a B450 motherboard. So yeah. Record it? What, record me making a PC? What am I, a freaking vlogger now? Oh, no. So yeah, like, I'm honestly fine with like all the components of my PC. But the one thing I kind of wish I changed now is like, I kind of wish I had a stronger single core CPU. Just because MapleStory mostly relies on like 1 or 2 cores. And I would prefer it if I didn't lag on stream. Like lag as much while streaming stuff. Wait. How am I doing no damage to this guy? Wait, what the heck? Why not? What switches? What do you mean, like keyboard switches? That's the only switches I know about, unless you're talking about like something else. Keyboard. So I have a custom build, or I built my keyboard with novel key creams, which I looped with the Crytox G503s. I think that's what they're called. I forgot what the loop was called, but yeah, they're novel key creams. It's a 10 keyless keyboard. I was like hesitant to switch to oh yeah, the 205GO. Yeah, I know, that's right. Yeah, it was like I knew there was a 5 in there somewhere, but yeah. Yeah, so basically I was kind of hesitant to switch to a 10 keyless keyboard because like I needed the F keys and I needed the all the keys above the arrows. Like I didn't need the number pad obviously, because like for MapleStory, but I wanted the F keys. But then I realized like I could just like toggle, like the top row could be toggle, like I could just switch back and forth. Was this before Tfue built his? It was after. I don't know when Tfue built his keyboard. I didn't build my keyboard because of his keyboard though. I think the switches are the same though. But yeah, I went through a variety of switches. I like debated between a whole bunch. Cause like before like this keyboard I used a Razer Huntsman, which I really like. But honestly like the clacking of like the Razer Greens, like which I used to love, I honestly kinda got tired of it, so I wanted like a linear keyboard. So I switched to the novel key creams. I was like debating like the Holy Panda switches for a while because like they sound really good, but yeah, I don't know. I settled on the novel key creams eventually. Like I'll show you my keyboards next time, or next, like I guess tomorrow's stream. I'll have my webcam on and I can show you my keyboard. But the crowning achievement of my keyboard is I have the Zen 2 Pond keycaps from Jelly Key. I have the Katsutoshi colored keycaps. I have 4 of them on my keyboard. And originally I was just planning on putting the those keycaps on my Razer keyboard, but then I realized that like Razer uses their own custom like keyboard layout. So I was like, ah, screw it. I might as well just like build a completely like new keyboard. So I decided to do that, and then I plopped these like $200 keycaps on top of that. So yeah, the 4 keycaps like alone cost as much as the keyboard. Kind of gross, but I think it looks really nice. So whatever. Hello, millions. Yeah. Like it took a long time for me to build the keyboard. Like it took me like I think 10 months from when I first ordered the keycaps, because like I think the novelty creams, or no, I think the novelty creams were actually out of stock when I first wanted to buy them. But then I think it was like in October or November when the Zenpon 2s came out. Let me just show you guys what they look like on the website. So I was browsing through Reddit, and then they were doing a giveaway for these keycaps, and they looked really nice. So I was like, wait, I want these. Yeah, so this is Zenpon 2s. Yeah, they're the Katsutoshi colors. It's this color basically. So I got the spacebar, so I have this. And then I have the one for left shift. So the 2.75. I think I have this. It's either this or this. I forgot. I think it's this one actually. Yeah, this one for the left shift. And then I have a 1 unit one for the escape key, and then I have 1.25 unit one for the left control. Because those were like the keys I used most in MapleStory. So I was like, I might as well be pressing some quality keycaps. So I got these, but they're each like $53. They're like $50 something each, and I ordered 4 of them, so it was like really expensive. But I think overall, like I don't regret buying them like ever. Like every day I look at my keycaps, I look at my keyboard, and I'm just like, wow, it's a fucking good keyboard. So yeah, I don't regret buying it. And then so yeah, I bought my keycaps back in October or November, back whenever the group buy opened, and then gold flower, and then a few months, and then I think because they said they were gonna ship in like 3 to 4 months, and I was like, okay, so they're coming in like March of 2020. So I was like, okay, so I basically have like a few months to decide what other parts I want. And so during that time, I think the novelty creams, they had a restock, so I bought like 70 novelty cream switches, which they honestly weren't that expensive, so that was pretty good. And then I bought the Tofu 65 DIY kit from KBD because I really wanted a like aluminum frame keyboard. This thing is dense. It's like super heavy, like for its size. So yeah. So I ordered all the parts, and pretty much all the parts came at around March. So I ordered the first part in like October/November, and I didn't get all my parts until March. And the problem was I ordered like the keyboard lube from like this site in that's based in New York. But then the coronavirus hit, and you know how like New York was like initially like the hardest city, like New York the city, it was the hardest city to get hit And so they went in complete lockdown, and so the business that I ordered from, they like stopped. They paused all orders, all shipments. And so like all I wanted was like this like little like pack of like keyboard lube grease. And they just didn't ship it for like over a month or two. And so after I waited like 2 months, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna order like another like, I'm just gonna order the same lube but from like a different site. It's like more expensive, but I'm tired of waiting. So I ordered it, and I eventually built my keyboard like 2 months ago now. So yeah, it took a long time for me to get my keyboard together, but yeah, the problem with my keyboard is that it's not hot swappable. Like, it's soldered on. Like, so if I ever want to switch out the switches, I'm gonna have to like get a new plate or something. I don't know. Okay, so what other bosses do I have? I have Hard Magnus. How much did it cost? So the keyboard itself, so the PCB, the plate, and the frame, the base, cost $170, I think, which is pretty expensive. Like you can get like kits that are like way cheaper than that, but like I wanted the aluminum stuff, or yeah, the thick aluminum. So the base itself was 170, and then the switches themselves were like, I want to say like $50. I honestly don't remember how much it was, but around there, like $50 to $60 probably. And then the keycap set that I ordered, it was like some like cheap like gradient off Amazon, so that was like $25, which is like whatever. But the Katsutoshi keycaps that I showed you were each $50 something, so overall they were $200 something. So in total, I would say my keyboard is probably about $450, $60. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Like most of the cost was in the keycap set, like in the 4 keycaps. But if you take out the 4 keycaps, my keyboard is about $220, $230. Yeah. How much stay and ID bosses my Dell have? What do you mean? It's 18k. I don't have any links on. Actually, that's probably why it's taking so damn long. I'm just gonna put on my links. Yeah, no, like getting into keyboards can be a pretty expensive hobby. So is PC building. Let's just go with these links. What's your damage skin? It is the paper ribbon damage skin that's in the right shop. You can get it on the top left NPC, right? What mouse do I use? I've used the G502 for a long time. The Proteus spec core or whatever. I've used that for like the last 5 or 6 years, but like about a month or two ago, I decided I wanted to try wireless mouses. Like, I am not really a fan of wireless stuff. Wireless mice, just because, like, back, like, a long time ago, like, you would have to replace the batteries or charge, like, often. But then, like, obviously the technology's gotten a lot better. And so, Logitech was having a sale on their G305. It was, like, $40. It was a wireless mouse. So, I decided to buy that. So yeah, that's what I've been using. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Like, it feels kind of cheap, like, I'll be honest. Like, obviously, because it's only like $40, it does feel kind of cheap because it is like plastic and whatever. But like, it's fine. Like, other than the fact that it feels kind of cheap, like, it's fine. Like, you don't need to charge it for like months at a time. Like, I've been using it for like 2 months and it's still like full, like the battery on it is still full bars somehow, so yeah. But just in case, I do have my G502 like stored away in case I ever need to switch back to it, or if I ever want to switch back to it. You're about to say, what were you about to say? Did I just go for the expensive stuff? Like, yeah, 50,001 for your keyboard. So what is that, like $45 ish? I think it's around there. Yeah, that's like what a normal keyboard should cost. But like, obviously, if you're a keyboard enthusiast and there's a very specific keyboard you want, then it's gonna cost you. Like, I genuinely believe that if there's a product that you're gonna be using like a long time and like a lot, then you should definitely invest in a higher quality product that will last you for a longer time. So like me personally, so that's why I kind of got into building PCs, just because like if you build your own PC, you can get like the price to performance ratio is just a lot better. Like you can get like basically like the people who pre-built PCs kinda rip you off a little, but obviously like they're saving you the trouble of building your PC and whatnot. So yeah, but me personally, like I would rather build my own PC from now on and build my own keyboards. Like I would never go back to like buying keyboards or buying PCs ever again. Obviously, like something like a mouse, it's not really like that easy to just like build your own mouse, so I wouldn't do that. But yeah, keyboards and PCs are something that a lot of people, like more and more people, are getting into building themselves. So it's pretty cool. Papa Lotus, CRA. Did I do Pink Bean? I have short-term memory loss. I can't remember if I did Pink Bean. I did. I did Empress too, right? Yeah, okay. Hello. What do I think of RBG? I mean, honestly, I used to think RBG was really cool. Like on my keyboard, like obviously like with the Razer products, you get like all the RGB in the world. So my keyboard was like really light up RGB. Like by RGB I mean like I liked it being like, I usually like had it on like white underglow with like pink like highlights. Like some of the keys would light up pink because I really like that color scheme. But like over the years, I've just kind of like gotten over the RGB. Like my current keyboard has no RGB, and I like it that way. My PC, I did built it in with like some RGB, like the fans are RGB. And that's okay, but like I don't like my entire PC like being a light show. So it's just lit white with like RGB, like with the rainbow color fans, which I think is like honestly good enough. Like I don't really care about RGB that much. I said like a lot? Oh, did I? Yeah. Bad habit of mine. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do CRA. I gotta buy buff freezers for that. Use the blue switch keyboards? Yeah, so, I mean, my first mechanical keyboard was a Razer keyboard. It was a Razer Black Widow back in like 2012 or whatever. So, I never actually used the cherry switches. Like, I've never owned a keyboard that has a cherry switch. I basically have always used, so the first Razer keyboard I used was the Razer Greens, which are kind of similar to the Reds, I think, or the Blues. I forgot which one it was. I think they're similar to Blues. but after after that keyboard, so I went from my Razer Black Widow to my Razer Huntsman after like whoever knows how many years. And my Razer Huntsman is an optomechanical keyboard. So it technically doesn't use mechanical switches, but it uses light sensors instead. But Razer knows people like the feeling of the switches, so they like artificially put in like the clicky, the tactile switches. So I used those. I don't know exactly what switches they were. I think they were just called optomechanical switches. But I used those for like a year or two. And then my current keyboard is a Novel Key Cream, which is linear, not tactile at all. Yeah, because I'm completely over the loud keyboard. Like I do like the bumps, like the tactile keyboards, like the bumps, but I'm not a fan of the sound. So, Asian Mom, thanks for the follow. Wait, I don't have any green pots. Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter. How's my range so high? It's probably because I have 17-star stuff. My attack is higher, probably, as opposed to just that. Because stat doesn't really do... Like, stat is an okay indicator of how strong you are, like, when you're really strong, but early on, you could have a lot of stat and not be, like, in your range could be pretty low. Just if you just cube a lot of stuff, you could have a really high stat, but a low attack. For me, I'm the opposite. Like, I don't have that many stat lines, but I have a lot of it. I have a lot of stars, relatively, so even though my stat seems this low, like, my range is a lot higher. That's probably why, like, compared to you. Oh, blues get really annoying after. Oh, yeah. I feel really sad for my roommates over, like, the past few years of college, because, like, I was using that Razer keyboard, and it's honestly, like, really loud. So, like, for the past, like, 2+ years, I feel really bad for my roommates that had to deal with the clicking. The clicky clackety. And now that I don't have any roommates, because, like, I'm, like, done with the whole dorming stuff / living with other people, I switched to a silent keyboard. Kind of messed up if you think about it, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know the difference between, like, different tactile switches, like, especially the cherry switches, like red and brown. I probably couldn't tell the difference between, like... Wait, isn't brown the linear ones? I don't really know the cherry I know blue is tactile, like blue is the heavy tactile. I know brown... Is brown also tactile? Well, regardless, like, I can't really tell the difference that much. But, you know, as long as it's linear. Cherry browns are tactile as well. Ah. Like, yeah, I'm just not a fan of tactiles anymore. Wait, what's it called when there's a bump but it's not loud? Like, there's linear, tactile, and there's something else in between, right? I should not summon my swords. Whoops. Okay, good. Just stay like that. And let me just nuke you. Okay, he nuked me first. Fuck. Just die. Just please die. Please die. Please die. Okay. Whew. He didn't split. Membrane? No, not membrane. Isn't there a thing where it's like... There's a bump, but it doesn't produce the noise? Am I tripping out? Maybe that's not a thing? Well, regardless, yeah, I'm just not a fan of, like, noisy keyboards anymore. I'm completely over that phase. Oh yeah, clicky. That's what I was thinking. Clicky. And tactile. No. So I was thinking clicky versus tactile. Yeah. Tactile is the one with the bump, right? Clicky's the one that makes the noise, and then linear. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of tactile / clicky keyboards anymore. Like, ever since I bought my wireless headphones, I don't even like hear my keyboard anymore. So there's no point in having a loud keyboard. It literally only pisses off like other people around me that don't have noise cancelling headphones. So there's actually no point in me having yeah. Honestly though, like, speaking of like good buys, my Sony wireless headphones, the WH-X1000 and XM3s, it's like, no, the WH-1000 XM3s, that's what they're called. The naming is so stupid, but like, ever since I bought those in my second year of college, I have only been wearing those. Like, I wear these like wherever I go, like mostly in like at home, obviously when I'm on my computer, but like even when I go outside, like I used to wear these a lot before I got gifted a pair of AirPods. Like, good headphones are so underrated in my opinion. Though when I'm streaming, yeah, like if I turn on my PC, my headphones are on. I have never used speakers ever since I bought these. I haven't used speakers ever. I just, yeah, I don't know. I like, hold up, I gotta focus so I don't die. But in terms of like products I use every single day, like in terms of how many hours I use them for compared to the price, my headphones have seen far more value than probably any other product in my life. I'm so dead. Oh, I tried to press my frame. Is it here? Oh, it's here. Oh, you messed up. You done goofed, you snake. You feel like they put a weird pressure on you for eardrum? Oh yeah, if you have like, depends on like what kind of like ears you have. Like some people have sensitive ears, and headphones aren't for them. I remember when I was little, I used to think that over-the-ear headphones, like as opposed to on-the-ear headphones, like over-the-ear headphones were so like lame. So I used to wear like on-the-ear headphones, but then they would like hurt my ears after a while, right? Because they're just pressing down, they're just like squishing your ears. But then I was like, wait, over-the-ear headphones are just like, because over-the-ear headphones are a lot bigger, right? They look a lot clunkier and stuff, like, but they're honestly just so much better. And so in my second year of college, like, actually around the same time I was getting ready to build my PC actually, Sony, like, I don't know where I saw it, but like Sony announced like these new headphones, these new noise cancelling headphones, and I was like, oh, they're really expensive because they're like $350 like when they first came out. But then I was like, it might be worth it to buy. So I did. And yeah, I've just been using them like every single day. I think I bought them like about, I want to say like about 20 months ago. And I think on average I've worn them about 7 hours a day. I think like 5 to 7 hours average every single day since I bought them 20 months ago. So if you think about how many hours I've used these things compared to like the $350 price tag, it's like actually so worth it. Like, good headphones are so worth it. Like, I'm not an audiophile, so like I don't know if the sound quality is like spectacular. They're probably like not like that great, but the comfort and the noise cancelling just like makes them really nice. So I've actually been like looking forward to like the next generation ones, the XM like 4s or XM 3s or whatever the next generation whenever that comes out. I've been looking forward to them. I don't know if I'll actually buy them just because like my headphones right now work fine. It's probably just a waste of money to upgrade, but man, I don't know. Headphones are pretty poggies. It's like they do get a little warm after I've been wearing them for like several hours, but I can just take them off for like a minute or two, let my ears cool off, and it's perfectly fine actually, so it's not bad. Okay, dodge the reverse. But so I do know that AMD is coming out with new Gen 3 or Zen 3 key CPUs. Well, actually, I don't think they're called Zen 3s. The Ryzen 4000 series for the desktop. I'm kind of contemplating switching to that because I have the 2600X right now, and I don't want to upgrade to the 3600 or the next gen because like just upgrading one generation is kind of like not worth the money. But if there's like another generation after like that come out, like this, I think it's planned to come out this fall. The Ryzen 4000s, I think I might switch my CPU because the motherboard is compatible, like the 450 platform is compatible with the newer CPU, so I might just upgrade my CPU because MapleStory is like mostly like single core, right? And it's like single core, dual core at most, because that's just the way it's programmed. And Ryzen is it's better for multi-core processes. So my CPU is honestly pretty trash for MapleStory. Like it's good for streaming and like video editing and like stuff like that, but like solely for like MapleStory, it's pretty trash. So obviously like an Intel CPU would be a lot better for like single core stuff like that, gaming performance wise, but I might switch to like a better CPU just because like the single core performance will be a lot better and just overall will be a lot better. You have around 3 stacks of junior boogies. You check for unique boogies? I would not go for unique ones. I think they're a complete scam. Like the odds of you getting a good line on unique is so low. It's like the only lines that matter are like the boss damage ones and the ID ones, and the chances that you get like 35% or 40% is like it's like 3 or 4 out of like 150 or 170. So it's actually not worth it in my opinion. Wait, I'm not getting maple points. Am I still capped for reward points? Wait, the shop reset. Why didn't my... Bruh. Why didn't this thing reset? Lame. I thought like once the new month came, I thought that was supposed to reset. I guess not. Or maybe I reached a cap already for this month as well. Whatever. Okay, I gotta run Lotus and Damien. Ooh, actually I gotta run before my buffs run out. I've been sitting on my guild buffs. What the heck? Ooh, should I run Lotus first just in case I die? I only have 3 buff freezers and I'm too poor to afford anymore. Heard RAM matters more? Well, yeah, but like there are the what is it? The Trident Z Neos that are specifically, quote unquote, specifically made for the Ryzen 3000 series. I don't know if I want to upgrade my RAM. I don't think that's worth the money, honestly, because I have 3200 speed, and spending money just to upgrade from 3200 to 3600, I honestly don't think it's worth it. I'm probably just gonna keep my RAM for now. Yeah, but the benchmarks for the 3000 series, they're pretty good. Like it's like a sizable like 10 to 15% performance increase over the one I have right now. And if there's another 10 to 15% performance increase between the generation that's coming out versus the third gen, versus the 3000 series, then it'd be like overall like a 30% increase, right? 30% plus increase in performance compared to what I have right now. And that's just for single. That's just for single core. Like multi-threading, it's a different story. But yeah, I might consider it. Ow. See, that's why Lotus is a lot more forgiving than Hard Lotus, because the lasers don't one-shot. At least in phase 2. I don't know if they one-shot in phase 3, but the fact that lasers don't one-shot in phase 2 makes it a lot more forgiving. Float! Ah! Iframe. Oh! Wait, I'm so low? Holy crap. What was that? What are my stats on Adele? I'll show you real quick. This is like fully buffed. Or not fully buffed, but like mostly buffed. That's bad. Should I just drop a ruin on this guy? Boom. Oh, actually, I should actually use my damage familiars. This isn't my DB. I could actually use the damage. ID plus attack, and then the 30% boss damage one. There we go. My damage should have gotten a lot higher. Let me float. Nice. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with like where my Adele is in terms of gear. Like it's good enough for me to reach like 250. But I do wish I would get the superior set and the Umbra weapon like soon. Alright, let's go for the big burst. Let's see how much damage I can do. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. I got yeeted across the screen so fast. What the heck? Max nodes? My boost nodes are maxed. My V skills are not maxed. They're all like level 20 something. I mean, they're pretty close to maxed. Gotta resummon. I gotta remember to resummon my familiars every single time. Wait, triple shield reset? This class is insane. Is H-Lucid the only one that drops arcane gear? No. For arcane gear, hard will also drops, but like different ones. So basically, if you go to Lachlan and you see like whatever is sold in that store is what Lucid drops. If you go to Esfera base camp and you go to that store, you'll see that they both sell the weapon, but for other stuff they sell. But like, it's basically the difference between Dark World Tree and Scrapyard. Like one shop sells shoulders and overalls and hats. The other one sells capes. No, capes, shoes, and gloves. So, yeah. But both of them drop weapons, which is, I guess, the most important one. Do I need drop gear? Whatever, screw drop gear. It's honestly a hassle for me to switch. And I got 0 soul shards. That's karma. That's actual karma right there. Where are my Lotus shards? Wait. Oh, okay, I have 3. Okay, I was gonna say. Think someone beat my record on Latch Defender? Yeah, I know. There's like a lot of people that have done Dream Defender this week. Like they can do floor 202 pretty fast. Honestly though, I kind of don't care about Dream Defender right now. I would rather just focus on upgrading my gear. I do have a plan. Don't tell the other players, the other endgame players, but I have a strategy to get to floor 203. But I actually do need to upgrade my gear to get floor 203. But it's possible. I've like theorized the build for floor 203. So in a month or 2, I will take back my place as top Dream Defender. Or maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like Dream Defender is like actually like whatever. Like I don't really care about it. It's for fun. It's not a necessity. I think I'm ready for bind. Let's go. Wait, I ran in here with no buff freezers. Ah, crap. It's doomed. Oh! I say that and I just flash jump into a fireball. I think that was my last buff freezer. Okay, you know what? No more dying from now on. Holy crap. I inted myself. Wait. This is a bad spot. Good iframe though. If I wanted to, I could actually solo easy Lucid probably. I don't know if I should try though. Like, is there any value in me doing it? It's gonna take me like 30 minutes to do it. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, okay. I thought I framed that. I did not. I frame it. Rip. There goes all my buffs. Feels bad. Okay, that somehow hit me. Wow. Wait, that didn't cleanse? That okay, that's BS. That's BS as oh. Okay, that was a cleanse. Okay. Elite Soul and Adele's great YouTube content. See, like, the problem is I can't record and stream at the same time. Well, technically, like, as I'm streaming, it's all being recorded as it is. So it's kind of a hassle for me to stream something and then pull clips from it to upload separately onto YouTube. Like, the easiest way for me, I think, I don't know if I can just pull clips from my YouTube live stream. Okay. Oh, no, it's this weird. Like, in the case of like Twitch, like I could download a highlight or something. I could like make a section of my Twitch live stream into like a video, and I could just download that and upload it. But I don't know how it would work for YouTube. Like I don't think I can download just a certain part of the VOD from YouTube at least. I don't know. That's like the only reason why I don't like really like getting something that I streamed and uploading it separately as like a video on its own. It's kind of a pain. But I don't know. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow I'll do an Lucid solo. Honestly, I could just get twice as strong real quick and just do normal Lucid. I feel like that would make much better content. Like, who cares about Lucid, honestly? That's just for like Kana mules to get Lucid Soul. Normal Lucid is pretty cool. I remember I spent such a long time trying to solo normal Lucid on my Shadower, and I just couldn't solo it. Just like I couldn't get past phase 1 because Shadowers just didn't do enough hits to clear the golems. So even though I was like technically way over geared for Lucid, like I was at like 45k stat probably, and I still couldn't clear Lucid like phase 1. I got so frustrated. Like soloing normal Lucid was my goal for such a long time in MapleStory. And then I switched to Dual Blade, and then I just destroyed Lucid in like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay. That's just class difference, honestly. But now that Shadower is getting line story buff, I could go back and solo normal Lucid as Shadower pretty easily. But now like everybody can solo normal Lucid. Like there's so many people that can solo normal Lucid. Like it's not even like fun or prestigious to do it. Hard Lucid is like the new is the new achievement. And I am getting pretty close to soloing Hard Lucid on my Shadower, or my Dual Blade. But as Shadower, I probably can't ever clear Hard Lucid, just because of the limitations of the class. Unfortunately. But man, I wish I could go back to Shadower. It's also nice, like, one big reason why I like Shadower is because not many people play it. Like, so many people, like, when they see Explorer Thieves, they see Night Lord, and they see Dual Blade, and they just, like, overlook Shadower. And that's why, like, even though Shadower is, like, such a cool class, such a fun class, like, not many people play it. And so, it's kind of cool playing a class that not many people play. And, like, pushing that class to its limits. Because, like, if I do decide to go back to Shadow, there's like pretty much no other endgame Shadowers other than like Dubsley and like maybe like some like other Dual Blades that switch back to Shadower occasionally. Like it's pretty cool being like at the top of your class. Like obviously I like my Dual Blade's pretty strong, but I don't know. Like so many people play Dual Blade, like it's not, I don't think Dual Blade's like that cool anymore. Like, it's become so common that it's not cool to play it, in my opinion. So, I kind of just, like, don't want to play Dual Blade anymore. So you're feeling it with Adele? Well, I mean, you're just gonna run into that issue whenever you play an overpowered class. Just people are gonna play it just because it's so overpowered. Like Dual Blade and Adele are just completely broken classes right now. Like Adele even more so than Dual Blade, but they're both disgustingly overpowered classes. And so obviously they'll be super popular. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like, I'm fine with playing Adele, even though I don't, like, I'm fine with playing Adele even though, like, everybody else plays it, just because, like, well, for one, it's a new class, and I just like the novelty of it. And second of all, it's like, Adele's not, like, my, like, main, so I don't really care if, like, other people play Adele. Like, I'm mostly focused on my main. And so, I don't know. Maybe there'll be an update someday where I can play Shadower and do bosses without feeling bad. Okay, are you just gonna dive at me again? Oh my god. How am I 6 marks already? I was literally just at 6 marks. Okay, I'm just dead. Wow. That's really fair. Jeez. Oh, and I ended up dying anyways. Whatever. A double 20% reset cooldown is really fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's really fun. But the reason why I want to go back to like Shadower is like the only thing in my opinion that DB has above Shadower is that it's just better at bossing. It's not more fun at bossing. It's just better at bossing. And I need DBs so I can get Genesis Weapon eventually. But man, I really wish they would change it so it, like every class could get Genesis Weapon. It's so dumb. Like, they specifically made a patch, like they made the balance patch. They gave all the low line classes a lot of lines, and they like nerfed the Genesis quest line so that like it's a lot easier for classes, but there's still some classes that just can't liberate the weapon. And that's really dumb. Oh my god, I went down to 740. Okay. Alright, bind you while you're over here. Oh, I messed up the iframe. Damn. Oh, come on. This is such a harder run than it should be. Like, I should be clearing Damien in like 8 minutes, not 18 minutes. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, okay. I was at 4 marks or 5 marks. I don't know how he suddenly went to 7. That's interesting. I gotta play a little bit safer. I'm actually gonna end up. Okay. Wow, this boss sucks. I hate Damien. I'm gonna die out. And it's gonna be really sad. Dying out a normal Damien. Holy crap. Okay, it's okay. Just gotta focus. I wonder if he's diving or he's gonna use fireball. Oh no, he's using fireball. Alright. What the heck? Oh, there goes my iframe. Yikes. Oh my god, I thought I was dead there. I don't know why I jumped into that. Send altar, thank you, thank you. What? What cancelled my... Oh my god. How did this happen again? No, I'm bursting. No. I'm just gonna burst. Just die. Where'd he go? Oh. Okay, cleansed. Okay, nah, he's dead. Unless I jump into a fireball, it should be over. Oh, phew! Oh, the one life. Jeez, that was I messed around too much. Yikes. Okay, whatever. A clear is a clear. I think that's it for Adele bossing, actually. Other than hard lucid and hard will, but actually, when am I running hard will, hard lucid? I think it's either tomorrow or on Sunday. But then I also have to run Tenebris bosses too. And I have to run hard lucid, hard will on my DB as well. Do I do Lomian carries? No. I don't do carries in general just because I don't like the concept of carrying. Like, okay, well, it sort of depends. Like, for newer players, I definitely don't think they should get carried. Or they should, like, look to get carried, because I think that just, like, kinda ruins the game. But from, like, people who have already been through the whole, like, gearing up thing, and they're just trying to play a new character, I don't mind that. But, like, especially in Reboot, it's like, the whole point of Reboot is solo progression, really. Or, like, progressing by yourself. Or partying with people for bosses. So, carrying is, I don't know, kind of ruins that. What should I use this E-Flame on? I have nothing to use this E-Flame on. I guess in 2 days I get a piece of superior accessory, so I guess I could just E-Flame that if it doesn't expire. Monster tally. And I'm actually looking forward to getting the Maple points every single day from Relay, because I want to buy the I want to buy the whale pet set. Like, as you can see, I bought the white whale because I had enough Maple points to buy one of the white whales. I'm just waiting to get the Maple points so I can buy all three. I think the white whales are actually pretty cutie. Is flat stat better than all stat? I wouldn't say better. There's an equivalent rate. So for like beginner players or for newer players, it's like 8%. Like you could basically look at it as 1% all stat is equivalent to about 8 flat stat. Obviously you want both. Ideally you want like 40 plus 6 or whatever, like 60 plus 6 or whatever it is. But yeah. For the whale, can you use Water of Life? Yeah, of course. Any 3-month pet you can use Water of Life on. But it depends, like, on Dual Blade. Dual Blades actually use, and Shadowers for that matter. Dual Blades and Shadowers both use Strength and Dex as their secondary line. So they have Luck as their main line and Dex and Strength as their secondaries. So they're kind of like mini Xenons, and so percent all stats actually a bit better. So for like Dual Blades, like for like endgame Dual Blades / Shadowers, 1% all stat is equivalent to about 10 all stat. So yeah, it depends on your class and like what your gear is. What's the best class to get first place in Novice? Is Novice Dojo below level 200? Because I have no clue. Why? Are you trying to farm honor or something? Because I don't know why else you would want that. I don't think this is the best class. It's just whatever class is played less. Whatever class has less competition, right? It's 200 and below, but for all classes? Oh, every single class. So you just want the strongest class, so Adele. Probably Adele or Kana. Because you just want straight up damage. 4th job, actually. Is 4th job Kana stronger or 4th job Adele stronger? Ooh, that's a hard choice actually. Maybe I think Adele still should edge out. So yeah, probably Adele like right now. But Kana is close second. Because Kana and Adele's 4th job are just insane. Alright, I need to open the booster pack on my Adele as well, actually. So see, the problem is, like, I need to get my Umbra weapon on my Adele, but that requires 216 droplets. And I had 216, but I spent it on a cape for my main, just because the cape looks cool. So I actually need to farm more droplets. Otherwise I can't get the weapon. It's actually so stupid what I did. Whatever. Ooh! Ooh, this flame! This flame! It was almost super good. Oh, that's such a shit. Why is it int? Of every freaking stat, it was int. Ah. It's 54 plus 6%, which is marginally better than what I have right now, which is 54 plus 5%. Oh man, that stings. That actually kind of stings. If this was 63 plus 6, oh, this is such a good inflame, but I don't know if I should keep this or not. 54 plus 6, that's basically 115 stat. Yikes. I don't know if I keep that or not. If it was 60 plus 6, that's definitely a keeper, but okay, whatever. I think I flame my cup now. I don't really have anything else to flame, so garbage. Garbage. 54 plus 6, man. What? Yeah, that was an E flame, right? Why wasn't it 54 plus 7? That would have been a banger. Ugh. Oh well. You know, I actually need to start capping on my DB. Ooh, you know what? Should I? I think I actually want to start capping on my DB just so I can buy the E flames out from the Rise shop. Because the shop rotates in like 3 days, right? I think it rotates out this Tuesday. I think we get phase 3, right? So yeah, 20 E flames. That's 6,000 coins in total. Okay, that is not happening. Just gonna put that out there. 6,000 coins is not happening. But ooh, I guess I could buy one and put it on my cup. Trash. I think there is the Mitra box for the E-Flame, but I don't know if I should get that on my Adele because I don't think I'll have my Umber open in time to get to use the Mitra box on my Adele weapon. So maybe I just pop it on my DB and just flame some stuff on my DB maybe. These 2 items don't leave the shop? Wait, what do you mean? I'm pretty sure they do. Like, I think it's like this Tuesday? They're leaving? Okay. But yeah, other than the E-Flames, I don't really care too much about all the other stuff, so... Alright, I need to actually fill up the coins for the fountain on my Adele. I'll go do that right now. Like, I'm pretty sure it rotates out. Okay, so yeah, do I actually have nothing to cube? Oh, I guess I could cube my greed pendant. Oh wait, let's do my greed pendant. I can drop so many cubes on this thing. Wait, why do I have my greed pendant on? Let's just have this on. Huh. Well, okay. Yeah. Or should I try to use my MCCs to tear up my Dominator pendant up to unique? Actually, that might be a better use of my cubes. Let's do that instead. There's no way it doesn't tear up to unique with this amount of MCCs, right? A lot of MCCs. Holy crap. Goodbye double prime strength line. Unique, there we go. Alright. In 2 days I'm gonna be getting my reinforced ring. Or my not my reinforced ring, my superior ring. So I guess I could use my cubes on those, but these cubes are actually just about to go right now, so I'm gonna have to use them. Do I just E-pot this? I could have used that E-pot for my pendant, whoops, or my ring, whoops. Transposing? Yeah, I'll be transposing that, necklace? Yeah, this necklace. But transposing keeps the tier, so I could get this to legendary and it wouldn't matter. Tier up. Rip. Whatever, that's fine. It went to it's whatever. Now the question is, what do I use my flame on? I actually have nothing to flame. 71. 70 is kind of low for Absolab actually. 91, 40 plus 5. So that's 9. No, this is 80. This is 94. This is 84. 25 plus 6. This is kind of low too, actually, but whatever. 72 in, 4% on Dominator. Yikes. It do be like that. Do I just flame my cup, honestly? This cup is actually kind of trash. I might as well reflame it. It's like 55 equivalent. So, whatever, it can go. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay. I should get a spare cup and just start flaming that. But yeah, I don't think items stay like ever. When the when the phase ends. $40 plus 5. I honestly, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't keep 40 plus 5. Like, I would keep it until it's 60 plus 6. Or at least 60 plus 5 probably, but on my Adele, I'm just sticking with 40 plus 6%. Just because I am cheap. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Ooh, actually, I need to get my Sweetwater tattoo up to par as well, but I guess I could do that another time. It doesn't really matter. Alright, am I done then with my Adele? I think I'm done for the week. Other than Hard Lucid Hard Will. Alright. Let's move on. So, should I just boss with Kana? I actually kind of don't want to boss with Kana, honestly. Let me check. Okay, so actually the reason why I wanted to do bosses was because tomorrow is the Max Soul event, and I want to get as many Max Souls as I can because this event is actually kind of rare. Let's see. So, where's my soul shard bag? Do I? Okay. So pink beans at 27. That's trash. Trash. Hilla's trash. Magnus is at 47. Okay. Vellum's at 37. Sea Queen's at 43. So I'm just gonna take out the tier 1 souls. And I think all of these are garbage souls. Okay. It's actually kind of unfortunate. Cygnus can't drop 4 fragments, so I'm just gonna have to get... Yeah, I won't be able to get another Cygnus soul for this week, but I think all the other ones, I think Magnus and Vellum, I can get one more set of 10 out of them. So yeah, I'll run those bosses. Invasions for a Cygnus reset? Holy crap. That's so not worth it. I mean, honestly, like, I don't really have a use for tier 1 souls right now because my... Like, unless I want to get 3% attack on my... What the heck is this? Unless I want to get 3% attack on my DB, or I want to go for, like, 3% attack or 7% boss damage on my Adele's Umbra weapon, which she won't get for, like, another, like, 2 months. I don't know. Like, the only thing I have left to upgrade on my weapon is getting it to 22 stars and getting 3% attack on it. But, like, do I really want to do that? Like, will me getting those upgrades be the difference between me getting Genesis weapon or not? Like, I don't know. Because, like, Genesis weapon once I get that, it makes my current weapon obsolete. But the question is, can I get the Genesis weapon without upgrading my current weapon further? So, yeah, I don't know. 3% attack is a lot better now. Now that we have boss damage familiars, like 3% attack is way better. But at the same time, do I really want to get rid of my Mag Will Soul? Because Mag Will is kind of a big flex. So, I don't know. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. I mean, not that like people really care about Mag Will like Soul anymore. Like it's Mag Will is pretty common, but okay, so I guess if I ever really care about getting 3% attack, I could always farm normal normal Vellum and Chaos, like normal Vellum and normal Magnus every single day on like 5 different characters. I think if I do that, then I'm pretty much guaranteed to get 3% attack within a few months. But you know what, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm nowhere near there. Is it hard to level up a DB from 200 to 250? I would imagine so. I've never done it myself. Well, maybe not that hard. But it'll definitely be easier if you're like Shadower. No, it'll be definitely a little easier. Like if you're geared, being a Night Lord or a Shadower would be easier. But if you're ungeared, if you're not very geared, then like it won't really make a difference if you're a Dual Blade or a Night Lord or a Shadower. Like Night Lord and Shadower are only good if you're geared. God, I actually hate Kana bossing so much, but it's so good. But I hate it. I hate it. I hate bossing with this class. Ow. I'm stunned. Oh, I actually love that. What the heck? This side? Oh, it is this side. Okay, so I need Seavel to drop me 3 soul shards, or else I'm gonna have to go back and run normal as well. Oh, it dropped 3. Wow, okay. Should you reroll your 27 attack and 22? Yeah, so the 22 line, the buff duration line doesn't really do anything on Adele, and the attack line is pretty trash for a primary line. Like 20% cooldown skip is technically the best, but even 20% boss damage is a lot better than what you have right now. So yeah, I would definitely reroll. Wait, do I not have my drop familiars out? Huh. Why is attack bad? It's not bad, it's just that there are better lines. Like, attack is good on a secondary line, but 27 means it's your prime line. Like, my ideal ability for Adele would be 20% cooldown skip, 10% damage, 10% boss damage, and 8% damage when the target is inflicted with a status effect. The attack line, like, it's substitutable for like either one of those second or third lines, but it's not technically the in the top 3 lines, best lines you want. Wait, actually, I want to make sure, like, I want to make sure I'm not tripping and they actually shipped the inner ability change. I'm gonna go look at the patch notes after this boss. The status effect count Explore Mage Link? Yeah, it does. It counts at pretty much anything. Is it because you can't get other sort? No, it's not that. It's just that attack isn't as good. It just doesn't give you as much damage as those other lines. Like, yeah, let me make sure that patch actually happens before I go off and troll everyone by saying this inner ability exists when it actually doesn't. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. I believe it was in the patch after Rise? And by after, I mean with the skill balancing. Yeah, here we go. So this is the KMS version 1.2.332. So this is the one with the massive skill balancing. So as you can see here, it says additional damage to status affected monsters' inner ability. This ability now applies to all status effects instead of only certain ones. So yeah, that basically means that because I think 8% damage is better than 21 attack. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure 8% damage is better. So technically the 3 best lines for Adele is 20% skip, and then 10% boss damage is the second best line, and then 8% damage is the third best line. But I think 21 attack might be kind of close to 8% damage. Don't take a burnout from playing this game daily? No. I mean, like, I kinda... What the heck? My friend got a source of suffering. What? So I've been playing this game on and off for 15 years. Almost. And at this point, I kinda know how to manage my playtime so I don't burn out. So no, I don't. I play so that I don't get burned out. Like, if I have to take a day off or two, or just like not do dailies for like a week or so, I just won't do it. Like, I don't force myself to play this game. Just the priority for me is just to play to have fun, and if I feel like I'm getting burned out or stuff like that, I just take it easy on the game. Yeah. But yeah, for the past like what I feel like I'm getting burned out or stuff like that. Wait, what the f Wait, YouTube autoplayed me to my own live stream. What the heck? Okay, that's I was like, wait, I hear myself. Whack. Whatever. Anyways. So yeah, I've been playing for the past Oof. Like ear plus, and I haven't gotten burned out. So at this point, I think I've reached like a good balance point of, okay, now you're dead. Goodbye. Yeah. It's like 2 weeks ago or such, like I just got tired of doing dailies on my Adele, right? So I just stopped. And that's completely fine. Like, who cares? You know, you miss a week of progress, like there's not even like any important events going on. So like actually, like who cares if you take a break? It's not like you're missing out on progress that much. Like in the big scheme of things, like a week or a month's worth of progress, it really isn't anything. So it's okay to take breaks. I guess I gotta do Magnus too. Should just run every single boss while I'm at it. At this point, I'd run half the bosses anyways. Okay, so as you can see here, like I have like 9 Salon stamps. If I get one more, I could technically switch to Shadower, like right now. I don't know if I'll do that though. I just don't want to be like another DB player, you know? I don't know. Because back when I was a Shadower, I struggled with the decision to like switch to Dual Blade. I struggled with that for like actually for almost a year. And then eventually I just told myself, I'm gonna level up to 275 as a Shadower, and once I switch, once I get to 275, I'll switch to a Dual Blade. And I just don't know. It's like back then it was like okay, because like there weren't like that many Dual Blades. There's like maybe like 1 or 2 other Dual Blades like in the top, like amongst the top thieves, but now like pretty much every top Night Lord, like except Lansley and like Dupa, they've like all switched to Dual Blade. So like Dual Blade is like way too common in my opinion. I don't really like it. Okay, you are getting flattened. Did he just dodge my bind? Wait a minute. Okay, bind number 2. So, I don't know. It's like everybody plays Dual Blade, like, so I don't know if I want to just stream and play at the class that everybody else is playing. That just seems so boring to me. Holy crap, that is a lot of meteors. What is this, anti-hack system? What the heck was that? It's like 5 meteors altogether. Ow. Main Adele? Well, I'm trying. I'm just going really slowly because, again, I don't want to get burnt out. Oh, that hit me. A Vanquisher's Charm does a lot. Yeah, it's maxed. When I saw the Vanquisher's Charm node, I was like, wait, I have to max that. That's so cool. Oh, I opened my skill tab and it lagged me. Yeah, so I got... Oh, it lagged me again. Wow. So I got rid of Exorcist Charm. I brought this down to level 30, and I think I got rid of Tengu Strike actually. I like brought these both down to level 30 because they still one shot even though they're level 30. And then I replaced those nodes with a Vanquisher's Charm node. And then I also got all the passive skills for it, so I got the +2 attacks. Well, yeah, I just got the +2 attack one. So yeah, my Vanquisher's Charm does a lot. And honestly, this is the only reason why I feel like bossing with Kana makes it bearable. This is the only Kana skill that I actually enjoy using, and that's Vanquisher's Charm. It's kind of like Dual Blade's Blade Tempest, but yeah. Oh, that's also one reason why I want to switch away from Dual Blade. It's like Blade Tempest is such a trash skill. I hate Blade Tempest. Like the way it feels, I hate using it. Like, I would so much rather just use Sonic Blow on Shadower. It just feels so much better. Alright, did I get... Oh, I got 4. Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah. But obviously the reason why I stayed Dual Blade is because Blade Tornado into Blades of Destiny is just kind of broken. But I don't know, it's like everybody in KMS, like Dual Blade is so popular. It's getting like really ridiculously popular in both GMS and KMS. Like in KMS, like so many people play Dual Blade. It's disgusting. And everybody knows Dual Blade's OP in KMS. Kirk, thanks for the follow. So, like, everybody in KMS knows Dual Blades are busted. But the problem is, like, I don't know why they're not nerfing Dual Blade. It's probably because, like, either, like, so many people play it, and there's so many people complaining that, like, even if, like, Dual Blades get a small nerf, like, the entire Dual Blades fan base complains about it, even though their class is busted, and every Dual Blade main knows it. But they're like, nah, our class isn't like that. They're like saying our class isn't like that busted. It's like there's no need to nerf Dual Blade. But like in reality, Dual Blade is like busted, and it's like way too popular to the point where like it's not healthy for the game. So I don't know. I just don't want to be part of that anymore. I want to main DB because it's cool. No, definitely it's cool. Like, when I first switched to Dual Blade, I loved it. Like, I loved bossing with Dual Blade. But like after a few months, after the novelty of like Dual Blade wore off, I just think Shadower is just overall a cooler class. A cooler class, not a better class, just a cooler class. So, yeah, that's why I'm debating it. But I will switch to Shadower when the balance patch comes out. I'll switch for a day, and I'll see how bossing with it feels after the changes. If I can boss comfortably on every single boss, including Black Mage, I might stay as Shadower for a while. Just for a change of pace, you know? And then, if there ever comes a day where I actually need to do the Liberation quest, like I need to do Hard Will, Hard Lucid, then I'll switch back to Shadower. I think that's my plan. If you fuse 2 fake Absolab weapons, what is that? That is... Yeah, no, you can't. I don't know, actually, like, what? That's such a weird idea. I don't think you can fuse it, though. Like, I don't think they'll physically allow you to fuse it. What skills do you chain? It's just Blade Tornado into Karmic Fury. Or Blades of Destiny. If you're like... I guess you could add Venom Burst on top of that. Because like, actually, if you use Blade Tornado into Karmic Fury, you can actually use Venom Burst. And start using Phantom Blow. But like, there's honestly no point in doing that. It's just for like, fun. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the fake Absolab, you can't turn that into a real Absolab weapon. Like, regardless. Actually, speaking of Absolab, I haven't gotten an Absolab drop in like 2 months. I don't know what happened. Like, when I first started running hard Lotus and Damien, there were so many drops. Like, equipment drops. But now, like, I actually haven't seen a single equipment drop in over a month. Almost 2 months, actually. It's really sad. I actually need the spares. Like, I need capes and shoulders and hats. But Damien just like, nah. You ain't getting shit. You ain't getting an eye patch. You're not getting drops. You're not even gonna get souls. You're just gonna get an item power crystal, intense power crystal, and that's it. Actually, really sad. But I still have to run him every single week in the off chance that he drops an eye patch or something someday, I believe. So until you get the demon shield. Actual yikes. If only I could wear that shield on my Shadower. And then I would be like, oh, that's worth it, but yeah, that's not a thing. It's classified as a rune it's classified as a rune shield or something like, or force shield or something. Or an Aegis or whatever it's called. Oh, it's anvilable? Wait, hold up. Well, actually, no, I like my current anvil. It's like, yeah, I like the Deimos Mage Shield, the anvil that I have on it. So I wouldn't switch it. How was your ping when you're still a Shadower? It was like 60, 70 ping. I actually don't mind using sticky keys at all. So I'm fine with Shadower, or like using sticky keys. Thoughts on Fire Poison bossing? I know their bossing is extremely good. If you have like a cooldown hat, like their bossing is pretty nutty actually. Like they're one of the top DPS classes in KMS. Like in a vacuum, like if you're just hitting a boss just straight up, like Fire Poison is actually out DPS a lot of other classes, including Dual Blade. FKY2K, thanks for the follow. Like in guild PQ, Fire Poison's out DPS Dual Blades, and stuff like that. So Fire Poison bossing is really good. Sticky keys isn't that bad after like 10 minutes of practice. Well, okay, so the reason why my jump is on X is because of sticky keys. So I just like reconfigured my keybinds around sticky keys, so I actually don't get affected by sticky keys at all. Did I do Empress today? I don't think I... Wait, did I do Empress? I think I did Empress earlier, right? Yeah, I did, okay. I have CPAP left to do. Oh man, do I actually want to do CPAP? Or and Hardhilla? Ugh. Do I go for the CPAP? I don't want to do it. It's probably not worth it actually. I'll skip for today. Like I can always do it later if I really want to, but yeah. Also, like I want to show people more Shadower gameplay. Like, people originally knew me as like the Shadower main, right? Because I was like one of like the only like Shadower like tryhards. And I just miss Shadower, so I want to prove to people that like Dual Blade isn't like the only class, isn't the only dagger class. Like Shadower is extremely fun as well. Not that I want people to switch to Shadower, like that's not the case. Like I don't care if people stay Dual Blade, like you can stay away from my class. Like I'll enjoy Shadower by myself. Like thank you very much, but I just want to show people that Shadower is not bad. Are there any classes not ping reliant? Yeah, most of the classes aren't really ping reliant. It depends, like for like TP classes, it depends on if the TP is client side or server side. I think that varies depending on class, but like a lot of classes aren't really ping dependent. Like Night Lord doesn't matter, Dual Blade doesn't really matter, Hero, Paladin, Dark Knight, Bowmasters. Yeah, like most of the classes aren't ping reliant really. There's only a few. Like I think like Dawn Warrior is one of them. Battle Mage, Shadower, Nightwalker maybe. Blaster maybe. I don't know about Blaster. Blaster might not be, but wait, Platter doesn't hit if you. Oh, okay. Yikes. Platter lags. That's funny. Okay, did I feel like I missed the power crystal. That it's not CPAP. What the fuck? Is this Ant Tunnel? No. I don't like Ant Tunnel. BGM. We don't do that here. I screw it. It's gonna play this random BGM compilation. So I tear as a hero, not a Bowmaster. Oh, dude. I still miss Bowmasters. I still have a soft spot for Bowmasters just because I played it since 2006. That's why I made a Bowmaster, but like, I'm not a fan of like Hurricane classes anymore, because I used to be. It's like, it wouldn't be that bad if Bowmasters got some actual V skills, but literally every single one of their V skills is just an extra buff. It's so linear in terms of gameplay. Nice music. It's the compilation from, it's called Explorer's Journey to the Black Mage. I'm assuming this guy, yeah, so it starts off on the login screen and the BGMs go through like, it starts on the login screen, it goes to Victoria Island, and it goes all the way to Tenebris, and eventually the Black Mage BGMs. So yeah, it'll play through everything, but I don't know if I'll get through the entire playlist today. Wait, this is kind of irritating. I just want to add an extra 2 mil to my bank, so I can store 500 mil. I only store in quantities of 100 mil. Alright, I'll just sell one of these. Alright, yeah. Quiver Master, yeah. Like, when I was a kid, I played Bowmaster because I thought Hurricane classes were, like, the shit. Like, I loved Hurricane classes, but, like, now it's just... I'm not a fan of Hurricane classes. In general, like, there's some... They're okay, like... But if it's a Hurricane class, I would at least want them to mix in other skills. But Bowmaster is literally just you hold down Hurricane, and every 2 minutes you just, every like 20 seconds you re-trigger like you press the 5th drop skill. It's like, that's it. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's look at my Haito actually. Let's see how close my soul shards are. I don't have a soul back for this character. Okay, 31, 22, so Cygnus is 52. Magnus is 58, holy crap, okay. Crimson Queen and Vellum are 45 and 47 respectively. Okay, so let's just put these aside for tomorrow. Crimson Queen, Vellum, Magnus, Cygnus, and I think those are the only... Oh, Lotus is 6. That's not enough. Okay. Yeah. Damien is 4, Papa Lotus is 4. Okay. I guess I could run Crimson... I gotta get lucky with the Crimson Queen drop. But it is Crimson Queen. I kind of don't want Crimson Queen. Like, even if it's a Mag Soul, I kind of don't want it. Like, imagine having a Genesis weapon and then having a Crimson Queen Soul on it. Like, even if it's 3% attack, like, that's so... Yikes. But this is Reboot, and I guess I can't be that picky with... like, what soul I have. But I do want a 7% boss damage or a 3% attack soul on my Adele's Umber weapon in like in a month or two, so probably gonna need at least like 5 max souls, 5 tier 1 max souls for that, so I'm gonna have to get that. I think right now I'm at 4 mag souls. I have Mag Cygnus, Mag Vellum, I think? Yeah, I have like, oh my, what the fuck? Wait, how did I not die? Wait, what? Wait, I just tanked that 1 KO. You can transfer souls between characters? Only the mag souls. Like normal souls you can't, but yeah, max souls you are transferable. Max souls are permanent and transferable. Normal souls are temporary and you can't transfer them. When you kill her next, you full map genesis for 90%. Ah. Man, if only Hayato had a flash jump, man, I would actually play Hayato so much more. Ah, screw it, let's just run every single boss. Might as well. Might as well. Oh, I forgot to have my familiar out. Whoops. That's... I got 2 soul shards. Ah, whatever. That's fine. You know what I really want? Because my DB has Mag Will. I think it would be really cool if my Adele had Mag Lucid. Unfortunately, I've opened up 2 Mag Wills, but I've never opened up a Mag Lucid before. Honestly, if I got Mag Lucid, if I get Mag Lucid tomorrow, I would honestly just use Mag Lucid. Like, I don't care what stat I get on it, I just have it out for the flex. Actually, no, Mag V Hela would be even cooler, but I need to actually start running Mag V Hela for that. Where's the Mag Darknell though? True. Wait, actually, I don't even like how Mag Darknell looks. Like, I actually prefer Will over Darknell. Man, you know that one friend that got a Source of Suffering? That guy also got Mag Darknell like last month, and he got full 21 star Umbra, or he got 3 pieces of 21 star Umbra while only booming 2 pieces of Umbra. Like, that guy on my buddy list is actually such... Some people just never struggle, man. I don't know. Either does that flash? No, I hate flash. It's like a worse TP. Like, I hate TP enough as it is. That's why I don't play Kana, because I hate TP. But like, this flash is like worse than TP strictly, because you can't go through lasers. Like, it kind of bugs out with Lotus lasers. Like, phase 1, sometimes you can go through, but sometimes you can't. And then, yeah, it's not instant. So I just hate Hayato's dash. Oh, a black bean mark. Wait a minute. A black bean mark? Is that any good? I don't think it is, right? When I get lucky, I fear if the universe's retribution. Honestly, yeah, true. But it feels like that guy's only been getting lucky. Like, you 21 starred your Umbras, you got Mag Darknell, you got Source of Suffering. Like, what more do you want? Like, really? Like, I don't know. I honestly wish I was that lucky sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, there are times when I do get like decently lucky, but like, I don't think I've ever gotten like extremely lucky. Like, just out of nowhere. Like I always get lucky after I have a period of bad luck. So it's not even being lucky. It's like it's like your luck is just averaging out. Like last Star Force event 2, I spent 50 bill, I think. I spent 40 bill and I only got 1 21 star item. Or one, yeah. I got 1 or 2 21 star items in 40 bill. And I was like, okay, this kind of sucks. And then I spent like an extra 10 bill and I got like 2 more items to 21 star. So it ended up overall being like 4 items, 4 21 stars for 50 bill, which is like average. But I just wish there was one day where I could just Star Force something, get super lucky, and like just get a 22 star item in like 5 bill, and just like that's it. Like, you know, I just wish I was lucky. Can't relate. You're always unlucky. Yeah. I do have to admit though, like my DB is pretty lucky cubing wise. Like, I've never had to struggle to cube for percent luck. When it comes to percent attack, my DB, I'm super lucky with percent attack. Like, the only percent attack I have on my current items is my emblem, and that took me 70 bill plus, when the average cost is like 30 bill, 34 bill. So I spent double the average to get 3-line attack. To be fair though, on my weapon, I've gotten 2-line attack, 1-line boss fairly quickly. I've gotten that twice, because that's my second umber weapon because I threw away my first one by accident. So I've gotten kind of lucky on that, and my Katara got 2-line attack, 1-line boss damage, and it's like 1.5 line primes. I got that one like really fast. Like, that was like 3 bill or something like that, 3 or 4 bill. So I do get pretty lucky, but like 3-line attack is optimal, and I just struggle with getting 3-line attack. The more lucks that you have, the more lucky you are. True. What class is this? Hayato. This used to be my second main until Aran came, and then Aran used to be my second main until Adele came. So yeah, these characters are pretty strong. Like, this character is 20k stat, so it can do bosses pretty fast. So I did Pink Bean, I did Cygnus, CPAP, Hard Hill. Let's do Hard Hill and Magnus first. Is Aquatic Eye the accessory? It's people use it as a drop slash meso gear a lot. If you're talking about the one from Zakum, the Aquatic Letter Eye or whatever it's called, yeah, it's a pretty common early game, early mid game drop slash meso gear. Hello. Oh. I got distracted. That's unlucky. Like, when Hayato first came out, the skill Batajutsu Zanko, it was a really cool skill when it first came out. But then, you know, second wave of V skills came out, and then third wave of V skills came out, and honestly, Batajutsu like Zanko is a pretty trash skill now. Like, in terms of damage, obviously it provides sword energy, and it's an iframe now, so it's a lot better. Like, back when it wasn't an iframe, this skill absolutely blew, but now that it's a long iframe, like, it's pretty good, but it only does 132 lines, which just makes Hayato's like lack of line problem even worse. So it's not great. Also, the fact that I can't use Zanko when Magnus is doing the push skill, I can't use Batajutsu. It's like all these little things that piss me off about Hayato just eventually made me give up on Hayato. Sadly. Man, the inner weeb in me really wanted to play a samurai class, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Ooh. Alright, cool finisher. Oh, nope. See, it does no damage. I'm so sad. Wait. Oh, did my Phantom Blade stacks run out? Oh, is that why? Damn. Ah. The Hayato Sanran nodes are kind of annoying. Oh my, why is he all the way over there? I don't know, let me look at my notes. Yeah, they're... I mean, it's not too bad. You need Rai Senrazan, Rai Flashblade, Shinsoku, Falcon's Honor. Yeah, it's okay. Like, I think the nodes are like pretty easy. You don't really need the hunt. Oh my, why is he all the way over there? I actually can't. I can't get over to him. What if I do this? Oh, I still died. You don't use Holy Symbol for decent extra... Nah, I don't really care. On these side characters, I don't care. Just die! Just die! Just die! What the first through fourth Siren Zone are separate nodes? I mean, that doesn't really matter. You only want the fourth one, right? So. I'm at 62 maxels. Okay. Back when I used to main Hayato, like all my nodes were maxed. Like pretty much most things were maxed. But then I disenchanted everything so that I could use the nodes for my Aran. But then after I decided to use my Hayato as a bossing mule, I had to re-level up Phantom Blade and Riot Blade Flash. That's why I have Blade Flash on like 3 different nodes. It was just the cheapest way to get level 60 Blade Flash. Yeah, but a 20k Hayato with maxed out boost nodes is pretty good for Meso. Okay, I actually hate the song. Go next. Go next. Can we skip to some like good songs? I'm over it. I listened to that BGM way too often when I was little. It's annoying. It's important to boss and reboot? Well, not really. Like, not in GMS. In KMS, yes, but in GMS, it doesn't really matter. Like, you can make just as much Meso farming on Akana as it is just bossing. Like, bossing might be slightly a little bit more Meso, but like, if you farm on Akana, you also get no stones and droplets, so it's really not that big of a difference. I'm just gonna purposely let the lasers get hit. Oh, I'm gonna have to iframe. Actually, never mind. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna show this one skill off right here. Okay, or not. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna use Hitokiri 100 Strike. I honestly think this skill is really cool. And honestly, if they made this skill like an actual part of Hayato's kit, then I would probably play Hayato. Like, I'm a sucker for like these like really big like skills, the big showy skills. But unfortunately, Hayato doesn't really get enough sword energy to keep up Phantom Blade stacks and use Hitokiri 100 Strike. I need to get a ×2. Alright. Because Hitokiri Strike actually gets like ×7 on their boost node. So you can actually cap with Hitokiri 100 Strike really early on. It does a lot of damage, but there's really no use in using it. Like, there's no point. Like, you would rather use the sword energy for something else. So sadly, can't use that skill. Hayato doesn't exist in KMS? Yeah, I know. I used to play in KMS for a while. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Normal service in general, I'm just not really a big fan of anymore. Am I streaming on both YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, I am. At least I should be. I don't know if the stream is still going, but yeah. Wait, I'm stunned. Oh, it's over. I got stunned for... Oh, no. Wait, I can still make it. Wait, please. Give me a 4-hour. Okay, give me a 2 hour. Oh, it's over. It's over. Shit. I got stunned for so... Oh my god, he's gonna heal for full. No, I'm so sad. Why did I get stunned in the middle of that? I'm so sad. Like Susanoo's pretty cool for bossing or for mobbing, but for like bossing, like it doesn't really add like any like fun elements to bossing, you know. So I gotta get a ×2. So yeah, overall I think like Haito's V like kit, like their V skills just aren't a good match for me. So like, let me try using Hitokiri 100 Strike here. I think it does a micro stun. Oh, and I'm skill locked. Oh, never mind. And I died. So yeah, the problem with Hitokiri 100 Strike is that you have to be 1,000. You have to be max energy to use it, and that's the biggest problem. Like getting max energy is so hard. And once I die like this, without a buff freezer, I just have to use all my sword energy just to get my Phantom Blade stacks back. Yeah, but Phantom Blade is honestly like probably one of the best V skills like in the game, period. Because it gives your character 120% battle damage while being a 0-second cooldown full map attack. Like my battle damage is 115% right now. Actually pretty insane. Oh, ow. Okay. I'm about to eat a bomb in 2 seconds. Can I iframe it? Oh, I can. Sick. Okay. Wait, how did I actually die? What? Oh, also the annoying thing about Haito is that once you use Susanoo and you die in Susanoo, it just disappears, and you don't get any of the sword energy back. Like you don't get the sword energy you invested, or you don't get the sword energy it's been accumulating. Susanoo is just like a really finicky skill for bossing. I just don't like it. It would be pretty funny if Papa Lotus dropped a mark right now, though. Please drop. Ah, there's no way. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't need a Papa Lotus mark anyways, but that would have been funny. Nemu, thanks for the follow. Ah. Wait, did I not run CRA at all? Oh, nope. I gotta run Hard Hill and CRA. My V Matrix? My V Matrix isn't like, it's purely meant as a mule. Like, this is not what your Matrix should look like, cause yeah. I have Rife, Blade Flash, and like three different nodes. This is just like, I wanted to get maximum level Phantom Blade and maximum level Riot Blade Flash as fast as possible. This isn't what I would actually use if I was maining Haito. It is really cool though, like when you one shot with Batojutsu Zanko and like the boss dies and you see all those lines stack up afterwards. Like that's pretty cool, but it's not cool enough to offset all the problems that Hayato has, unfortunately. Helix drops are rare. Yep, they are very uncommon. Like I think on average I see a superior drop like once every like 2 weeks or so. Maybe even more, maybe even not even that. I've been running Helix since it came out and I've only gotten like 4 drops ever. So it's really rare. Like I've been running it on Adele as well. I've cleared Helix on Adele like for a few weeks and I haven't seen a single drop as well. So it's very uncommon. What do I think Hayato's new 5th drop skill will be? Honestly, I just hope they get something really good. Like I hope Kana gets absolute trash and I hope Hayato gets something really good. Because honestly, those 2 classes both deserve it. But knowing Nexon, they're gonna give Kana like another busted skill, and they're gonna give Hayato like another like average skill. Like Kana honestly deserves to get nothing for another skill. Like they should actually just get a blank node stone as a new 5th drop skill. Considering what they gave Adele, they're gonna give Kana something good as well. Honestly, like Adele's 5th drop is pretty good, but I heard it's not like spectacular. Cause it does like a lot of hits, but also it gets rid of your swords, so you have to resummon the swords. I mean, which honestly isn't a big deal, but yeah. But I think Adele is like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Kana's gonna get another busted skill, unfortunately. They're probably gonna get like something disgusting. Why do you hate Kana so much? Because Kana's that good. I hate classes that are good. That's honestly why I don't really like Dual Blade that much. Like, classes that are just like way better than every other class just aren't that healthy for the game. Can I one-shot this guy? I don't think I can. Let me try. Oh, I messed up. I did not one-shot it. Oh, I did. Okay. Whew. Or I didn't burst it down. Kana is just by and far just the most overpowered class in the game. Like, Kana either needs to get nerfed, or Kana has to not get a V skill, and Kana would still be like Kana. Okay, so Kana could not get a 4th V skill, and they could not get a 5th V skill. Like, while every other class gets a 4th and 5th V skill, and Kana would still be at the top. That's how strong Kanas are right now. And that's what, like, either they gotta like nerf Kana or like just give her a trash V skill, because she's just way too strong. Like, why she's such a good bosser while being the top mobber, and the only class with 2 binds and a 15-second bind, and gives domain, which is just the better Benny, by the way, and can give you boss barrier, which is like 20% boss damage. It's like, why? Yeah, like DB is like okay, because like, fairness to DB, they're not that busted because they don't actually do that many lines. Like a really powerful Nightwalker or say would actually be stronger than Dual Blade, right? So Dual Blades are like okay, they're pretty strong for the majority of the population, like the mid game to the mid late game. Like that's where DB like really shines, and that's where the majority of the population is. But for like the end game players, like DB is actually not that good, like at bossing, and their mobbing is pretty mediocre. So yeah, like that's fine. Fire Poison, their mobbing isn't that great either. So it's like, and their bossing is like good situationally. So like Fire Poison is okay too, right? Hero, I kind of have a problem with, because they're basically a better version of Dual Blade, kind of like for bossing. Like the only thing that they're lacking is like one iframe. Like while DB has 2, Warriors have 1, Heroes have 1, but like they have way more burst damage, which is more important. So, but then again, Heroes mobbing is also like kind of mediocre, and they don't have that many lines as well. So like Heroes like okay, but like heroes and DBs are bad offenders, but not as much as Kana. Kanas have insane amount of lines. They do more damage than DB or hero, like way more damage. They have a 15-second bind. They have domain, which is basically like a benediction and a half. And they have they're by and far the best farmers. So like why? Like why does one class get to get all that? It's like not fair. Yeah, like choose whether to make Kana a support class or a DPS class. Like I don't care if their mobbing is good and their supporting is good, or yeah, but like they don't get. I don't think they should deserve to have the #1 bossing spot as well. On top, what is Oh no, I'm memory leaking, aren't I? This oh no. Seville has a new mechanic. It's called phasing in and out of existence. Holy crap. The damage response? Yeah, honestly, like, I don't mind that Kana's a good farmer. Because, like, you know, everybody can take advantage of a good farmer. But, man, their bossing is disgusting. They just straight up do more damage than everybody else, while giving a bigger damage boost than both Bishop and a Battle Mage and Beast Tamer, which are all support classes, by the way. And just Kana just pissed me off. Like Kana Mage just pissed me off, honestly. It's like, I get that you're just trying to play the game just to like do as much damage as you can. So like, I mean that's great and all, but wow, the fact that you can pick a class that's just so much better, kind of irks me. They have no weakness. They literally have no weakness. Like if there was like one big weakness that they had, like I'd be like, okay, whatever. But they literally have no weakness. Yeah, it's called he can camouflage. Actually insane. I'm memory leaking so bad. I hope I can at least finish the fight. This is the last boss, I think, before, yeah. Holy crap, completely invisible flame breath. Wow. Huge mechanics. What would you think? Would you think this even if they make Kishin a special mode? It doesn't matter. Because then Kana would still have access to Kishin, one way or another, and they'd still be good at everything else. Like, I don't care about the mobbing portion of Kana. Like, Kanas can have the #1 mobbing spot and the number one support class support for all I care. Even though it's unfair to bishops and battle mages that, you know, their whole kit is basically their support kit, but they're still getting out-supported by a DPS, by the #1 DPS class. So it's like, whatever, but... Oh my god, my inventory is just gone. Okay, well, that's it. I can't play the game. Like, they need to... Okay, the thing that pisses me off the most is that Kana just received a huge damage boost. You know how Vanquish's Charm, like, it became, like, the huge, like, burst damage? Like, why did they buff Kana? They should have nerfed Kana. And they buffed Kana, like, last month. Or, like, 2 months ago, I don't know when. And then they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna give Kana another 5th drop skill. Which, well, like, even if the 5th drop skill, like, does the bare minimum, it's still gonna increase their damage. Or they're gonna increase their utility or whatever. And Kana's just gonna be that much better than every other class. It's just no fixing Kana. Let's just delete the class, honestly. Like, I hate Kanas. Okay, well, I just crashed, so... I don't know. I just instantly crashed, actually. Okay, whatever. I think that's a sign to log off. Like, I'm getting, like, riled up about Kana, but, like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop it right there. Yeah, okay, so actually, tomorrow there's the Maxwell event, and there's the honor event, so I actually have a lot of stuff to do in-game, so, yeah. Yeah, I think what they should do is, like, okay, the fact that they can, like, bind for 15 seconds is fine. The fact that they can provide a damage bonus with Domain and Barrier is fine. Just lower? Okay, so, first of all, okay, even the fact that they made Shikigami Haunting like super OP is fine. They just need to lower. Okay, they need to fix. No. Shikigami Charm. The yeah, that skill is fine, but they need to make it so that Shikigami Haunting, the main bossing skill, that needs to do like half the damage it does. Honestly, if they just make that do half the damage that it does right now, then honestly, it's fine. The reason why it's so strong is because I think right now, even though it's a 4th drop skill, for every single level of boost that it gets a 7% damage it gets a 7% boost in damage as opposed to 2% like every other class. So they just need to make that 7% damage into 2% damage like every other class. And then that class would be a lot more balanced. Like it'd still be kind of busted, but it would be a lot more fair. So yeah. It's like imagine if like Dual Blade's Phantom Blade or Phantom Blow got 7% damage instead of 2% damage. Then Dual Blade would be like insane. Like any class whose main 4th drop bossing skill gets 7% damage instead of 2% is just too busted. Oh, it's 5%? Okay, well, yeah. So yeah, it should be 2%. So yeah. Like any like Dual Blade, like yeah, it's just 2%. Why is it so hard? Like I think JMS has 2%. I don't know, but like it's just so dumb. Why not just take out Tangle Canceling? Well, Tangle Canceling is kind of cool because it also helps you proc the Paper Charm. Oh yeah, that's another problem. You know the Charm skill, the passive, where like if you use an X amount of like mana, like you do the explosion to either side. That skill has an insane base multiplier, but that skill also gets like 7% per boost node for some stupid reason. So I think they should keep Tangle Canceling because it's kind of cool, but they should they should make every 4th drop skill 2% final damage per boost node level, like every other class. So I think like obviously they're not gonna do that because they love Kana and Kana's their poster child for Reboot and whatever, so they're not gonna nerf it, but I think that's what they should do. But yeah, anyways, enough ranting. It's like honestly, like I'm not like really mad about Kana. Like it's whatever. Like it's whatever. Like I don't play Kana. It's yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Well, my Maple Switch just crashed, so yeah, it's a sign for me to just log off for today. But I will be streaming tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff to do in game. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, peace out.